Grinny, what do you mean the stream's not on? The stream is totally on. What are you even talking about? Get out of here. Hey everybody, it is me, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. And you know how it is when you are on your computer, about ready to go live, and you're like, everything on my screen looks great. And then you decide to move the screen of the game just a little higher up on your thing, and when you do, you accidentally, instead of moving the screen up, you actually elongate the screen, and then it's all weirdly distorted, and then you have to try to madly get the screen back to normal size before you actually go live. But then while you're madly doing that, Grinny says, "What are you doing at 6:12? What are you doing?" And then you're like, that is so true. Yeah, that's what happened. It's true. Yeah, it is 90-something degrees out here in the Boston area. It is hot. It is humid. Yeah. Ooh, hey, you know what? Grinny, does he have that special, was it Aqua Fresh? Was that the toothpaste with the stripes? Hey, Levi, dude with Aqua Fresh. Also, hey, Evie, Grinny, Ice Bunny, Levi. That is an emote lady with white and blue hair, Grinny. But it could also be Aqua Fresh, right? It could be. Oh, hey, that's cool. So, by the way, guess what? Our giveaway for today is going to be Dead Rising 4. How cool is that? So that's going to be our giveaway, which I'm super excited about. I'm not excited to play it because I can't, because it's not for the Mac. But I'm excited for one of you all to play it, because that will be exciting for me. It's so hot. Oh, I have never had a sunburn, Ice Bunny. I don't sunburn. I have a lot of melanin in my skin, and it tends to protect me from sunburns. I imagine if I were out baking in the sun for huge, long periods of time, I might get sunburned. But I have never had a sunburn. True story. And I also, when I was a kid, I was jealous about the white kids who would get sunburned because their like skin would start peeling, and they'd be all like, "Look, my skin is peeling," and I thought that was pretty cool. But they never told me that sunburns hurt. So that was like a bit of information that I did not have when I was growing up. But see, the thing is, Leafy, I didn't know that. When I was a kid in elementary school, they didn't tell me that sunburns hurt. They're just like, "Look, I've got like a cool skin peel thing." I didn't know. I look a bit red on the cheek. It might be the lighting. I don't know. Yeah, no, it might also be... Well, I can't see myself looking at a mirror. Maybe it's because it's just mad hot. Maybe. Also, Gritty says that it's so hot and I don't have electric for like 3 hours and I cried a little. So, Grinny, I live in a dorm on a college campus, and my room is made out of concrete. So I live in a concrete room. Well, it's an apartment, so it's more than one room. I have multiple rooms. I have 3 rooms. Nonetheless, the point is, I live in a concrete bunker on the first floor, so it's not the 3rd floor or anything, but it also has no air conditioning. So I live in a concrete bunker with no air conditioning, and I don't like it. I can't get sunburn anymore. I have a super nice tattoo and sunburn center room tattoos. I also have some cool tattoos, which you can't see. Huh, that's not how to show you my tattoo. I wanted to show you my tattoo, but when I do this, then you can't see it. So, wait, there we go. Wait, no, wait, wait. Look, there. That is one of my tattoos. The Eye of Horus. That's one of them. And then I have another one, which you can maybe kind of only quasi see. I've got one there. I have to get a haircut, and then you can see it better. And then I have one on my rib cage, which I'm just not going to show you right now because I feel like that would be TOS. I think. I feel like rib cages are totally TOS, right? But I need another tattoo. I need a tattoo. I need one more. I need my 10-year tattoo, and I don't have it yet, but I think I might be inspired. So we'll see. And also, Grinny, what kind of tattoos do you have? I want to know. I want to know. Oh, Levi says if you stream from the beach, it is not TOS. What if I put up a background that looked like the beach? No, I'm not going to do it. But, so we're playing Butterfly. Let's see. Can I have freak outs to 11? I feel like freaking out. You could freak out. Yeah, that's a thing I'm doing. Still no surgeon's letter. 9 days until court docket. I still haven't filed for my order, and I have 15 days until school starts. Gah. Sorry, panic mode to you all. Oh, thanks! I also like my Miami Vice tropical shirt, because, you know, I'm trying to be exciting. Do tattoos hurt when you get them? Yes, but where you get them, how much they hurt will depend on where you get them, and also how you deal with pain. So, for example, this tattoo didn't hurt, and that tattoo didn't hurt, but the ribcage hurt. Also, yeah, I'm with Levi. Why does your school start in 15 days? In 15 days, it's still July. That's like way early. I have a deer skull on my shoulder. Oh, that's cool. With a banner on the antlers that has my dad's initials, his birthday, and his death day. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I want to get something to honor my parents as well, Grinny. I just, I feel like it should be on my shoulder. So, maybe your doctor can fax or email you a PDF of the letter, which you can then print out yourself, at least. I will say, if I get one, the artist will learn some German bad words. You know, there's a thing that you can do. It's called surfing the pain. And when you're going to get a tattoo, it depends on where you get it, of course. Some places hurt more than others. There are very few nerve endings on the side of your head, so that was really fine. What you do is when they start tattooing, so this is what happens. When you start getting a tattoo, your body's like, oh, ooh, pain, endorphins. And then the endorphins happen, and then you're totally cool for a while. So when you start getting a tattoo, you just breathe through it, and you imagine that sort of low-level pain as like a wave, and you want to kind of just surf it, just be on top of that pain for a bit, until your endorphins kick in, and then you'll be fine for a while. Just don't take a break. Like, don't have the, like, but your tattoo artist might just decide after a couple of hours to take a break, and then when your tattoo artist comes back after that break, and you've lost all of your endorphins, then it really hurts. That would be what I would say. I think the inside of the ankle hurts quite a bit. Yeah, post-break, that sucks. That's like, that was not a fun time. I was like, oh, you want to keep your endorphins going, you don't want to take a break. I hear that the ankle does hurt. This is what I've heard. My forearm didn't hurt, head didn't hurt, rib cage hurt. I think it just depends on where you get them. Some places, you know, are more than others. 2 full days with a lot of breaks. Wow. And the tattoo artist was super cool. He was cracking really inappropriate jokes about using dirty needles and shit with me. See, that sounds great. Let's just hope they were jokes. Wow. I want to get something on this shoulder. So far, all the places where I have tattoos are places where if I gain or lose weight or gain or lose muscle, they won't pull. And so I just have to figure out where I want to get the next one. I think I want to get one on my shoulder, but, you know, deltoids. We will see. Well, across the back and down a foot and a bit, so 2.5 by 1.5. What is it a tattoo of? Evie, what is it a tattoo of? By the way, I have a napkin and I'm going to dab my head because it is insanely hot and I'm in front of studio lights at the moment. And so I'm just all sweat. Maybe I'm not all sweat, but I feel like I'm having some sweat. But my granny is still alive, so it will take a bit till I have to bunny up. Yeah, dab on your forehead and the haters. And the haters. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're playing Butterfly Soup. Oh, hey, I'm going to share something with you. I cut my finger. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Whoop, whoop. There we go. Do you see that? That's a cut. And I cut my finger in the stupidest way. If I want to tell you that I cut my finger, like, on ninja knives, or, like, I was having a sword fight with pirates, and then I cut my finger saving the world. But that is not what happened in any kind of a way. I'm going to copy this link. Copy link location. Well, let me see. But what happened was I had a tub of protein powder that I was opening up, and I know I have to save you from the pirate swords. And I was opening up the tub of protein powder, and you know how tubs of things like that will often have like a safety covering on it. And as I was twisting off the top, the safety covering like sliced into my finger, and I was like, "That's terrible." Hey, Aneo, how are you? I'm also copying this link location. Ooh, hey, that engraving is beautiful. Let me see what the coloring looks like. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. That's so cool. I am a fan. But I'm really hoping if I lose my flabby arm flaps that my tattoo won't get disfigured. Oh, I hope so too. All of my places have been in places that don't stretch or shrink much depending on what you do. But I want to get one up here because I think it'd be a nice, I don't know. Anyway, we're playing Butterfly Soup today. Oh, wait. Sick. So what Aneo said was that she got out of work early because she's a dick. She's like, "See you, suckers!" And then she just left in the middle of work. Also, I feel like it is 6:25, which is not early. I feel like you should be out of work some time ago. Quite some time ago. Those are my feelings. I feel like they keep you at work late. That's all. I know it was a hurting way to get. Well, the thing is, I need to eat more calories in my life. Is that I, like, when I get very busy, I don't tend to eat enough, and then that's not good for you. So I'm trying to get all my calories in, and so I have 3 meals a day, and then I also have a protein shake. That's what I do. But as I was saying, I thought that Gritty would appreciate it. So here's what we're doing. We are playing Butterfly Soup. And Butterfly Soup was nominated for the IGN Excellence in Narrative Award. And in this game, we play Dia, who is currently a high school student in 2008. And she's an overachieving softball player, baseball player. Yes. Overachieving baseball player. And she's getting into this point where she may be realizing that she has queer feelings, but we don't know if that's true. Every 2 hours, according to my doc, you should eat something. Every 2.5 to 3, you should eat something. And it is. So she had a childhood friend from 3rd, 4th grade named Minseo who likes knives and was super violent, like would hit people. I know, but I actually think it's about the butterfly pitch. Like in baseball, there's a knuckleball, also called the butterfly. And so I think that the butterfly part is the pitch, and the soup part is, I don't know, it's soup. I think it's just soup. So Min is quite violent, but she left. And now it's high school. Min has been away for all those years. Dee is going to a moment where she's beginning to come through a sexual self-realization. And she's got her best friend Noelle, who is also an overachiever. And then her friend Akarsha, who's like a weirdo, but also an overachiever. And I know baseballs are not edible, and I feel like a butterfly soup made out of actual butterflies would be way better than a butterfly soup made out of knuckleballs. I just feel like that would be kind of gross. And and Noelle was feeling ill. She couldn't go to gym, and so Akarsha pulled the alarm and fire alarm, and so they all ran out onto the field. And then Dia saw a flash of who she thought might be Min. And so she is, but she wasn't able to confirm, and so she thinks that maybe Min is back, but she totally is. Yeah, no, this is what I think, Aneo. I think the soup isn't a mixture of things. That's what I think. Let's load our game, shall we? Okay. Oh, and at this moment, Noelle, who is Dia's best friend, has recognized that there's something going on with Dia, that there's something on her mind that she's not sharing. And Noelle's like, look, you can tell me what's going on in your mind. Because I feel like a knuckleball, a ball made of knuckles might be like a, what do you call those? I don't think I've ever had one, but I saw them in pictures and I thought they looked cool. Those kind of candy corn balls, like Cracker Jack balls. I feel like that's what it's like. Dia, like you know you can tell me anything, right? A knuckle sandwich. Thank you, Levi. That's what I was thinking of. A knuckle sandwich. Lumpy thing. Why I order? Let me know. Let me know if you change your mind. Okay. Now, Dia has got a bit of social anxiety, and she, I believe she cannot hear out of one ear. So she often can't understand people when they're speaking to her very well, and so she is very hesitant to speak. She's shy. All right, so we're going to look at this flyer. Oh, and we have a bunch of anti-Prop 8 protesters hanging out. And Prop 8 was the anti-gay marriage proposition. Isn't that not getting a beating? No, a knuckle sandwich is a beating. I need to finish going crazy and just buy some more VNs during the summer sale. Grinny, I don't know if you hang out on Lemasoft forums, but the Lemasoft forums are the forums for the Ren'Py engine, and people advertise their VNs there all the time. So you will find lots of VNs there, and I can also give you lots of VN recommendations, as can Aneo, because there are many VNs that we can recommend. And Dia is so precious. The flyer says, join the new baseball club. Beginners welcome. It's a baseball club. Baseball club. Like, it'll probably be all guys. What? Like, don't girls play baseball too? I saw on TV before. Yes, I need recommendations. I will post in the Discord. Oh! So, post a Discord, and then we will post all of our recommendations for VNs in the Discord. Right? We'll just post a bunch of recommendations. Because I can post them, and we can even post links. So we're going to put all the VNs. Like, I quite liked Locked In. That's a really good, that's a good queer lesbian one, but it's not like a romance, it's like a murder mystery. That's a good one. There are many. We can recommend them. Oh, hey, thanks, Levi. We have a Discord. Thank you so much. Hey, lurkers, if you're here, we have a Discord, and you should come visit us, because it's awesome. Awesome sauce. And we're going to post recommendations for VNs. VNs. You're thinking of softball, not baseball. Like, what's the difference? Softball is like baseball put through Google Translate and back. Hey, Deceptive Mirror. I mean, how are you, Deceptive Mirror? Deceptive Mirror, should I call you DC or DM? I always get confused because I feel like, hey, Deceptive Mirror. Also, Levi, that emote kind of looks like the person is drowning. I just thought I'd share that with you. That's all. DM is me. Oh, DC is Devil Crayon. Good. Somebody's watching me. and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Thank you for the follow, Deceptive Mirror. It is much appreciated. I hope you liked my follow clip. It's all about creepy stalking.
Come on to
My house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. That is, because I like creepy songs. Dandelion Matchsticks, hello. Thank you for the host, Grinny. It is much appreciated. I like to do things that are both adorable and a little scary. I feel like that's the thing that makes me happy. Don't ask me why. I need to go and fix my bits thing, 'cause it's not working. I need to get it to go. Also, hey, DM. Deceptive Mirror. So, if you're a Deceptive Mirror, does that mean that you are like the mirror from Snow White, but you lie? You're like, who's the fairest of them all? And you're like, and then you just like say random person. Oh, thank you, Deceptive Mirror. That's all. Everything's off by a few degrees. Dia takes a closer look at the flyer. The first meeting is this Friday. It'll be scary going all by myself, but I made a promise back then. Ooh, she would have been disappointed if I didn't go. There we go. You've got my likes and dislikes. Oh, good. You've given us likes and dislikes. So now we can give you recommendations about things that you want or don't want. I'm worse than the Snow White mirror. No one who looks at me should be able to lie, no matter how much they want it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Deceptive would be hard to do. I bet I would, first off, I wouldn't do Deceptive Mirror because that's way too long. Deceptive Mirror, that's also 2 words. So I think I would just shorten it to Deceptive, and then I would try my hardest to get Deceptive in. I think it would be difficult, but I think... Yeah, no, I could totally do Deceptive. I could do Deceptive. I could do it. That's not even... Deceptive, not even a challenge. I had to just think about it. Calls you Mirror. Huh. Okay, if I do Mirror, then that gives me an excuse to do the other part of the song that is not clipped because it's a special exception. And so, Deceptive Mirror, if you ever sub, I will go with Mirror rather than Deceptive. And then you'll know. Then you'll know what happens. You'll find out. You'll find out. Don't worry about it. It'll be awesome. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, feta, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. But if the first 2 letters are ever the same, you drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob, drop the B's, Bo, Ob, or Fred. Fred, drop the F's, fo, red, or Mary. Mary, drop the M's, mo, airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Mirror, 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 bo, bira, banana, thana, fo, fira, fee, fi, mo, era. Mirror. Woo! Thank you so much for the gift sub, Levi. I'm so excited by that. That is so exciting. Hey, Deceptive Mirror. Welcome in to the academic foxhole is one of the battle buddies. You are now officially a battle buddy, and you can now use our pipe emote to sort of think deep thoughts, which is what we do here. Because, hey, hello, Polyp Gear, how are you? Tried Theater Whiff. Theater Wharf. Theater Wharf. Tried Theater Wharf. Oh, hi, Polyp Gear, how are you? Yes, fancy pipe! Fancy pipe! And that's what it's all about. It's all about the pipe so you can think deep thoughts. And also, well, no, it's not because of smoking. Hello, Polyp Gear. It's not, the pipe is not there for smoking. The pipe is there because of the painting. This is not a pipe. The treachery of images. Also, we learned things here in the academic foxhole. For example, we learned from Tommy Xmas, I passed the sex test with a 69. That's a strong D. Ba-doom boom. And the thing is, it actually is a D because a 69 is a D plus, and it is not a pipe, right? So this is the pipe. It's the pipe. It's not a pipe, right? It's we learned that in 2017. And what is the context of that? Really? Who knows? Who knows what the context of that was? I really want to know why we learned that. I feel like, you know what? I feel like we learned that around Dream Daddy. That's what I feel like. I feel like that was a Dream Daddy. We learned that during Dream Daddy because I feel like that is exactly when we would learn something like that. Those are my thoughts. Yes, when we raid, we say ce n'est pas un raid. Also, setting the house on fire is bad. We also learned that. This is a thing you should know. Setting the house on fire, it is bad. So, she would have been disappointed if I didn't go. Pipes don't taste good. They might smell good, but they don't taste good. At the meeting. Like, are you going to be okay on your own with a bunch of strangers? Isn't it good? Isn't it good, Deceptive Mirror? And D is like, this is what we learned from Grinny. Today I learned that webbed bird feet are weird and gross and dumb. These are the things that we learned. I thought so. I'm glad you hopped in as well. Welcome in, Deceptive Mirror. You're the best mirror. The mirror mo error. Banana fanophoferer. Grinny was trying to draw bird feet, and then she learned things about them, and then she shared them with us, and then we all learned things about them. That they were gross. That's all. Also, they are a little bit weird. Bird feet are a bit weird. Like, if you're going, like, I'm going with you. I don't smoke. I don't smoke because it tastes bad. And also it's expensive. But don't you hate sports? Like, of course I won't participate. I'll just utilize the time to do homework. Thanks. Whew. I feel a bit better now. Back by unpopular demand, me! Hey, Akarsha. Like, why are you here? Like, I'm bored. Like, there's not enough drama around here for my taste. I kissed a smoker once. He tasted gross. Isn't that a song by, Katy Perry? I kissed a smoker once, and I hated it. He tasted gross. Wait, no. I kissed a smoker once. I kissed a girl, and I liked it. My boyfriend, she tastes something. There's a thing about, like, she tastes like cherry chapstick, and I feel like you can put the he tasted gross in there, and then that would work. Honestly, yes, they don't taste good, but no smoker would confess that. It might have been I kissed a girl, but maybe it was I kissed a smoker. Maybe that was the whole thing. Maybe Katy Perry was going through her, like, smoker phase, and it was I kissed a smoker and I didn't like it. The smoker tasted really gross, like nicotine. That's almost how the song goes. Almost. I mean, it's not okay. That's not how the song goes, but you know, close enough. I'll be like the idea man. Like, we don't need an idea man. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. I kissed a smoker and I hated it. The taste of his ashtray lips. That's good, Grinny. I like it. I kissed a cig and I hated it. The taste of him carcinogenic. I want one more syllable in the word carcinogenic. Oh, it is carcinogenic. The taste of him carcinogenic. Oh, that's good. That's good too. Yeah. A little bit of carcinogenesis. No, that's bad. That's not even right. New baseball rule. Everyone gets a brick. What you do with it is up to you. Baseball without limits. Like, just go home already. Ooh, there's a stranger over there. Wow, she's taller than me. Tall girl. Dia accidentally makes eye contact with her. Hey, I kissed a cig just to try it. Hope my lungs don't mind it. Oh, Grinny, that's a good one. That's so good. That's a really good one. I like it. Oh, yeah. Hey. Huh? The stranger starts walking over. Crap. She's coming this way. So good. She looks intimidating. If I say the wrong thing, she'll think I'm weird. Maybe if I lie motionless on the ground, she'll think I'm asleep. Or dead. Yeah, good plan. The foxhole's been such a bad influence in the best of ways. Soleil turned into a healthy, sporty non-smoker. You know what? If it happens, you will end up playing softball. Ice Bunny, I just feel like a nice walk every once in a while. Maybe not 90-degree weather. I say as I look out the window. Oh, Dia plays dead. She did. She literally played dead. No, like, Dia, don't do this. Hey, you guys are here to join the baseball club, right? I'm Krissa. They call me Ukushub. Ukubshub. Like, no they don't? It's Welsh. Just say, I know, she just has to say hi. That's all. No, like, it's not Welsh. Her name is Akarsha. I'm so sorry, like, she's always like this. And this is Dia, get up. Noelle is trying to pull an unresponsive Dia back into upright position. Really? Is she okay? Like, she's fine. She just takes a while to warm up to people. Dia is you in spirit. I think that, Akarsha was middle school me. I feel like I was Akarsha in middle school. Without the pranking, though. No kidding. She did this to me for, like, the entire month of September. I love Akarsha. I am Akarsha. See, Grinny? You and me. Dia's silent. Then she opens her eyes. I don't think I'll ever be into group sports. Well, you don't have to be into group sports. That's fine. Now, I will tell you, I enjoyed, it's not a sport exactly, but it is a group activity. I enjoyed playing the card game Schafkopf when I lived in Germany. It was awesome. It also involved gambling for money, but like only 10 cents. It wasn't like a lot of money, but it was awesome. Dia has finally given up on faking her death. By the way, for any of those people who just came in, I'm dabbing my forehead because it is crazy hot where I'm at. Crazy hot. If I pass out and die, you'll know it's because I died of heat loss. But I'm drinking black cherry water, so I feel like that will do something. Quiet kid, huh? Why does everyone always say that? I'm not that quiet. She's not much of a talker, but she's shredded. Yeah, no passing out and dying. I won't do it. Is that the Bayern version of poker? No, it's the Bayern version of Schafkopf. It's its own game. It's not poker, though. It's like, if you know Scott, it might be similar, maybe, but not really. I need people to play Ukrainian poodle dance, which normal people call rat race. I had never heard of either one, but now I want to, because both of those sound awesome. Awesome. Look how ripped her abs are. Akarsha tries to lift up Dia's shirt to expose her stomach. Calmly, Dia catches Akarsha's wrist and twists it behind her back. Oh, okay, mercy! Dia played a lot of baseball back in elementary school? Oh, that's great. What position did she play? Right? I know. Dia's like, consent only. She's, the person standing behind the, the swinging place? You mean the batter's box. I'm the catcher. The swinging place? Really, man? Like, shut up, how was I supposed to know? What do you call the bat then? The baseball stick? I said shut up. What about you, Akarsha? I can bench press over 6,092 nanograms. That's barely 2 pounds. It sounded better the way I said it. Krista turns to Noelle and points at her. What about you? You haven't introduced yourself yet. Oh, I'm not here to join. We probably won't meet again. I don't know how to explain Ukrainian poodle dance, but it was a game with set rules, and then you added rules to it, and then the name was what my friends called it. I haven't played in so long I don't remember now. I hit the ball with the thing! Oh, that's a shame. I should try to change your mind. I strongly, advise against it. Your efforts will prove futile. If you say so. In any case, we're glad you all came. We'll be starting the meeting in a bit. In the meantime, you guys can get your paperwork from Liz first. Gotcha! Krista goes off to greet some other girls who showed up. I guess she isn't too scary after all. She seems like the kind of person who'd walk into a pizza restaurant she ate at one time 6 years ago and yell, "Remember us?" Hey! It's that girl. Girl from before. Hello, can I... Oh, let's make her, I don't know why, but let's make her British. Hello, can I help you? You must be Liz? Yep. She hands them their forms. I don't need one, I'm not here to join. Oh, are you sure? We'd love to have you. No, you really don't. I'm not the athletic type. Then joining us would do you some good, don't you think? We need all the players we can get, so don't be afraid we'll reject you or anything like that. We'll accept you no matter what, whether you're good, bad, dumb, weird, unathletic. What's with all those insults mixed in? And no, I'm genuinely, not interested. I hate sports. I'm just here for Dia. That's so sweet of you. Liz wants Noelle to play. Ah, thanks. Best voice actor on the Trooper SJP panel of 2018 goes to Trooper SJP. It was just me. that was all the competition. It was just me. It's not as though it takes a lot of effort to sit here and do nothing. I coincidentally happen to be free today anyway. Oh, you don't have to get embarrassed about it. I'm not getting embarrassed. Liz smiles at Dia, who shrinks back in fear. I'm so glad you came. Changed your mind about the club, have you? No. Never try to force someone who hates sports into them. I know Noelle's at Sundar. There's a whole thing going on between Noelle and Akarsha. I'm not even judging. I'm just sitting back going, oh, I see how it is. I knew you'd come around. I was at one of your games when you were little. Hey, Volpez, how are you? Volpez! Woo! Welcome in. It's hot. I'm sweaty. I don't know if y'all are sweaty, but I am. If you're sweaty, then we'll be sweaty together. I bet Grinny's sweaty because, she had no electricity for a while. And so that's sad. But hey, Volpez. Did I want to say anything? If some of y'all haven't seen my beard, it's super blue. The winner for every award ever on the Trooper SJP panel is Trooper SJP. The runner-up is also Trooper SJP. And honorable mention, also Trooper SJP. I have got, such a great track record winning awards on the Trooper SJP channel. It's pretty awesome. They tried with me and failed. They probably didn't try well. I mean, when I remember being always the last person picked for dodgeball and all of that kind of business, kickball. And, you know, that doesn't feel good, but, you know, I'm not going to let people from my past dictate my future. Boom. Like, if I want to like something, I'm going to like something, even if people were gross to me in school. I'm not in school anymore. Boop, boop, boop. You were so scary. Everyone would back up whenever you came up to bat. Like, by the way, why is everyone in this club a girl? What? They are. Look, there's us four, Krissa, and then some other random girls over there. That's so odd. So, like, it isn't on purpose? Nope. I don't know why those other girls joined. Like, what a strange coincidence. I bet it's not a strange coincidence at all. Are you sure you guys didn't, like, subconsciously do it? I feel like if you didn't... Okay, Deceptive Mirror. If you had a Karsh's jacket... Let's back up and look at it. That just means that you're super cool. That's what that means. It's officially is what that means. Why would we subconsciously want a group of girls? Because guys are like communism? They're good in concept, but like in reality they suck? When you gather enough guys into a group, they suddenly become a bunch of douchebags. It's a cool jacket, right? I also just like the character art for Akarsha. Akarsha with the real talk. There it is. That's it right there. Akarsha. Just like... High five, Akarsha. Also, I really like her hands, but, you know, it's like magic. Like, what kind of overgeneralization is that? It's not racist if it's true. Akarsha for President 2020. Do you ever stand in a circle of people talking and not say anything the entire time? There's no reason for me to be here. I wonder how it's so easy for them to just talk. Right idea, wrong species was always my favorite criticism. Yes. Akarsha has one good point and she just made it. Hey all. Hey Critwitch. I can't hear because no headphones, but I wanted to pop in for solidarity. Oh, hey Critwitch. Vulpus is doing good. Just backed my birthday gift to myself this year. Ooh, a book in print by the artist David Mack on Kickstarter. That sounds awesome, Vulpez. You should link the Kickstarter in the Discord. And, Evie has an irrational dislike of her, and we don't know why. That's all. Yeah, no, this one is Critwitch. This one is Butterfly Soup, and it is nominated for the Excellence in Narrative category from the IGF Awards for 2018. Also, Critwitch... I just said it out loud, but Critwitch can't hear me. So... Wait, Critwitch... I'm gonna say this here. This game was nominated for the Excellence in Narrative Award for 2018 by IGF. Hi, Critwitch. I just wanted to say hi because, you know, I want to give Critwitch a hello. Hey. I hope Dia gets like big hugs. That's what I hope. Dia stares off into space. Eventually, the conversation draws to a close, and Liz goes off to attend to the other club members. Thank you, Grinny. Thank you. Finally. Whispering. No, you are awesome. Critwitch. You are awesome. That's my boy band thing. There you go. Dude, I just can't get over how weird her name is. Evie is never irrational. It's just a dislike for reasons beyond the normal ken. That's right. Maybe it's psychic reasons. The heck kind of name is Liz? Like it's like probably short for something? Like what? Lesbian? That's like not a name? Actually, you know, maybe one day I'll play my game, but maybe not. Because, you know, I'm making one. It's not done because I haven't had the time to finish it, but I hope to do some work on it tonight because there's no crit roll. But hey, Grinny Weasley, I need to tell you something. It's really important. Guess what? You're awesome. Grinny's awesome. That's it. I think I identify with Noelle. Really intensely academic and not athletic. I feel like lesbian is a woman named Liz's blog. I feel like lesbian would be a really good blog. Yeah. I say it because I'm evil, Grinny, and it's true, it is true, from at least a little that I see. So maybe you're just a little bit awesome? Yeah. Except without the subtext. I just find Akarsha grating. I feel like whatever woman is named lesbian gives no shits and should be someone to be befriended. I think that's totally true. But what would her last name be? Her full name would be Lesbian Sister Woman, and woman would be spelled W-O-M-O-N. That would be her name. Grinny, awesome. Lizardman? That'd be like 1,000 times weirder than Liz in the first place. No, wait. I've got it. Her parents met at a Petco when the lizards went on sale, but there was only one left. I do feel lesbian shield maid. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah. I do feel Evie in that Akarsha reminds me of my sister and thus hopelessly annoying. My sister was nowhere at all like Akarsha. My sister was more like Min, I think. Oh, we have a bunch of Noelles here. Evelyn Vindication by Neo. So now I feel like when people would do the thing where like, what house are you? Are you like Snugglepuff or, Hufflepuff or Slytherin or Gryffindor or Ravenclaw? Now it's like, what house are you? Akarsha, Noelle, Dia, or Min? Snuggle. Sorry, I haven't read the Harry Potter books. I've trained myself out of responding to people like Noelle does. I used to be hopelessly literal. By the way, I just want you to know that I'm drinking water so I don't die. I find them all relatable in their own ways. That's all. So, then they were like, darn, we gotta get married and share it. Like no one would get married over that. I am Snugglepuff even though I'm actually Slitherclaw. Slitherclaw. Okay, wait. Slitherclaw, Snugglepuff, Griffin, Snuggle Kraken for life! Yes. Kraken slap. You'd be surprised, man. Like, some people are hella desperate. Like, nobody's, like, that desperate. And then Lizard Man was born. They gave their kid a name that paid homage to her lizard origins, but in a low-key way. I don't know, and I don't care. What's that make me? Kind of curious for real there. I've never read the books or okay, I have also never read the books or watched the movies, but not because I was boycotting them or because I think I'm too cool, but because I was in grad school when they came out, and that was, at least I'm pretty sure I was in grad school. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was in Germany? Where was I? I don't even know. Wait. I don't even know. My bio baby sister is a Min. My bio slightly younger sister is a Min Akarsha Jesus-y. I don't talk to my bio fam. I'm so glad I got adopted. My older brother is a slight Dia. Younger brothers were a formed Min. See, we can look at everybody through this lens. There's so much real talk coming out of Akarsha right now. Slitherclaw is Slytherin and Ravenclaw because I took the Pottermore test 3 times. 1 Ravenclaw, 2 Slytherin. Oh. They came out... Okay, wait. So the first book came out in That doesn't seem right. Is that true? Is that true? They came out in 1990? Really? That seems like a long time ago. Now you're making me feel old. So they came out when I was in the army and overseas and therefore was not even in touch with the world. Or is it where is it? I'm a Hufflepuff because Badger. I like cuddles and I will cut a bitch. Wait, what is it? What is a Badger? Late 90s, right? So, wait. Okay, somebody, hold on. You know what? I have the internet right here, and I can just look up. Does it really? Harry Potter. So, no, this is not, so the first, yeah, thank you, Volpez, 97. Right. Uh-huh. Speaking of audiobooks, thanks for reminding me I need to listen to Lin-Manuel Miranda read Aristotle and Dante, discover the secrets of the universe. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. It's, Hufflepuff, oh, they're badgers. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Hufflepuff were badgers. Huh. Huh. Yeah, so check it out, 97. So 97 was when I started undergraduate, and so I was in the midst of college and not really reading for fun. Yeah, so not 1990, but 1997. Yeah, old. Totally plausible. Myth confirmed. Noella's trying really hard not to smile. Myth, like, not confirmed. Her name could just be Liz by itself. Nah, that's boring. My Beautiful Romance is way better. Thus, they are zero main characters because protagonists have to be murder hobos heroes, right? I was 15, so they were too young for me. Then I read them all in my 20s. All the people I know that were reading them were in their 20s. So Gritty has just found a new audiobook to read. Mm-hmm. Your Beautiful Romance was set in Petco. Like, so picky, man. Like, what kind of Frenchman are you? Weird name, no mustache, no romance. Look, how is my name weird? I read them in my teens. For once, I'm not the oldest person in chat. At last! Deceptive Mirror. You know, there was a time when I was always like the youngest person in chat, and that is not now anymore. It's weird how that happens. I've been looking into using one of my Audible credits for that book. Now I have to. At last! You're not... Wait, Evie, you're 28? Why are you so young? How did that even happen? My age is not a problem. Age ain't nothing but a number? Brats, all of ya! You know, when I was growing up, we didn't have electricity yet, or the wheel. So, you know, I'm just saying. All names have to, like, originate from somewhere. I read them in my teens, too, except the internet ruined the last book, so oh, how did the internet ruin the last book? Oh, at last, my age is not a problem. You're basically dead. At 31 is basically dead. Mr. Fry could read the How to Build a Snowman manual. This is true. I have no idea how I'm so young. It has to be something about when I was born. Maybe. I don't know. We should look into it. No one can confirm that. I understand. I remember when Dust. Remember? Before Dust, everything was so great, but then Dust was invented. Man. Let's see. Seriously, though, talk to a teen. They make everyone feel old. Oh, yeah. I'm technically 22, but I have less than 10 days left being this young. Really, Javai? Also, hi, Javai. You know, oh, I see, Grinny. You have less than 10 days left being this young. I have less than 10 days left being 45. I turn 46 in less than 10 days. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Yeah, being in your 30s are cool. I'm in my 40s, though. Like, I don't get why you're so... aging like a fine wine. Thank you very much. Actually, aging is cool. I mean, maybe, like, the knee part isn't cool. Because, back when the day in your 20s and you're doing all your dances at the disco and you're, like, going low and your knees are fine. And now... Thank you No, I do not look like I'm in my 40s for multiple reasons. Being a trans guy and being of color helps keep you looking young. But I've got gray hair. I've got him. I've got it. That's... I just, and also just so you know, I didn't start undergraduate until I was 25. So I took 7 years off before I started undergraduate. So I just like went boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, no, I am class of 90, everybody. So class of 90, which is why I knew Harry Potter did not come out in 1990, because I was like, that was when I graduated high school. I just don't think so. Mm-hmm. That's right. See, thank you, Levi. Black don't crack, and that's again no sunburns. Thank you. I feel like I will tell you this though. It's true. The blue beard, it does take 10 years off. I will also say this though. I'm gonna just tell you a story, and these are just my feelings. When I was in the army, I was in the army with people who were 18, 19, and 20, but were married and had kids, and they were so old. Like, they were old, and they were only 19. So I just feel like, I just feel like, some lifestyle choices will age you, and other lifestyle choices will keep you young. And I feel like being a college professor, where I'm constantly like talking to people who are 18, 19, 20, and 21, keeps you young. Because they tell me about all the cool things. They tell me what's lit. Mm-hmm. I also like saying things like that because it makes me seem like I'm square. I don't get why you're like so fixated on it. Because it's strange? Because isn't Noel normally a name you give to kids born in December? People are always shocked to hear I'm 31. I look like a baby, a big overweight baby. Oh, baby. My friends who drink a lot are starting to look kind of rough. Yeah, see, Levi, that's the thing too. You drink a lot, you smoke a lot, and then, like, I don't know, you get old and haggard. Teacher waves with my gray ass hair, and I have no idea what's cool right now. No, but I'll tell you, smoking and drinking, that will age you. And then also, I think, like, burning yourself up in a tanning bed will age you as well. When I was 16, someone in a mall tried to sell me toys to give to my kids because apparently I look 25. Oh, that means at least you could get into bars? Kids will do that to you, biological or otherwise, I think, yeah. Like, my parents are Asian, they don't know that. It's like how there's a guy in our class named Sky because his parents didn't know it's a girl's name. Why is Sky a girl's name? There's also a Chinese guy in the grade above us named Stone. Oh, okay, go ahead and bounce, Crit Witch. We will be here if you come back. Don't drink, though. I work with a girl who's like 26, and she looks like she's 35 because of her bad drug habits. And of her trying at 15. That'll do it to you every time. I was told I'll be a badass grandma based off a picture of me because I already look old. Hey, but maybe, Evie, you will never look any different. Maybe you're like stuck at this age forever, and when you're 97, you'll look like you do right now, and that'll be pretty awesome. Have all of the fun, Crit Witch. Stone. Like, I'm pretty sure my parents stole my name from a random girl who lived down the street. At least I look my age now, or maybe slightly younger. The power of hydration and a better... Oh, hydration. Hydration, my friends. I feel like... I mean, the only Skies I know that are famous are girls, but a lot of names that girls have now, boys used to have, and I feel like Sky, boys can be named Sky. I feel like it's a unisex name, or at least it was. They probably like didn't know a lot of Western names and just thought it sounded good. Wearing conservative librarian's clothing ages. Yeah, right? Skylar, exactly. I knew some Skylars. I'm saying. It's interesting how Madison was a boy's name and now less so. I feel like I know a bunch of trans guys named Skylar, but you know. Skylar's popular now, right? But like still, what kind of Chinese parents would name their kid Noel? It doesn't match up at all. It's like if I had a kid named him Naruto. A bit of underskin fat in the face also lets you look younger. That's true. Shannon, as well as a unisex name, also Courtney. Oh yeah, Courtney too. Also Evelyn. Evelyn is also a unisex name, at least in England. In England, boys would be named Evelyn, also Llewellyn. right, guys, gals, and non-buyer pals, go make hot dogs and then make me one. You don't have to make me a hot dog. I know, Akarsha's great. Bye. Shannon's unisex, I meant to say. It's fine. We know what you were saying. Yes. Noelle looks really taken aback. That would be weird. I love the hot dogs. Literally, all your ancestors going back for centuries had names like Wong Kar Wai or Mulan or whatever. Stream will still be up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here. And then there's like you, Combo Breaker. Okay, be back in 5, Grinny. Your grandfather's named Carol. Oh, yeah, Carol. Also, Carol O'Connor. So, like, Carol also. Whitney, Madison. I think there's just a lot of names that boys used to have and now girls have. And, yeah. Actually, that's interesting. Anna Geeks was complaining that unisex always means male, but in names, unisex often trends female. Right? I bet Carol is Eastern European. Or, I don't know. Also, do you ever think how crazy it is that we're friends? In any part of history up until now, we never would have met. And even if we did by some miracle, we wouldn't speak the same language. We wouldn't even be able to communicate. Well, like you and Akarsha could. Nah, we wouldn't. They don't speak Hindi in Tamil Nadu, right? Right, Madrasi? Anna complains about unisex shirts, and I'm like, women don't fit my shoulders because the fashion industry hates me. I feel like it probably would be better to name them straight cut and fitted cut or some. But the thing is, okay, so here's what I'm gonna say, right? To go with Deceptive Mirror here for a moment. My OG name idea was to just get my name changed and not come out at work because Evelyn was an odd old family name. Mm-hmm. So here's what I was saying. The thing is that women's cut shirts are often cut so that if you have boobs, the shirt will still fit you well, and will also fit if you have narrower shoulders. And so people with dude bodies wearing a woman's shirt, it will often just not fit. But then people with women's bodies, however they identify, can wear both more often than not. I think it's tricky. Yeah. I think it's tricky. That's all. Don't call me that. What's wrong with calling you Madrasi when you're from Madras? What's with calling you an idiot when you are one? My body's a woman's body. They just don't factor in a woman having both big shoulders and big boobs. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to show off that much chest hair, so I stick to men's shirts. But I do. Although you can't see all my chest hair right now. That's sad. I feel like I'm disappointing you all. TOS! Well, you know what? I feel like if you identify as a woman, then you have a woman's body. There you go. I want a woman's cut GSTV shirt in my size, and I agree with you, Deceptive Mirror. Yes. I want a GSTV shirt in a size that I can wear. That's all. Also, though, I will say I think a lot of male-identified people wear clothing that don't fit them properly. Like they wear shirts that are too baggy when they could get shirts that are a little bit more fitted. In the United States. In Europe, it's different because dude-identified people in Europe tend to dress a bit better. You're just like... I'm glad. It's frustrating for me to shop for clothes because I have to use the unisex. Clothes are for whoever they fit or should be. I totally agree. I love them in the good amount of hamburger meat peeking out of the top of their shirts. I feel like Grinny Weasley then liked Magnum P.I. from the 80s. Enough chest hair for... yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? We should be living in the 70s. It's sad imagining Noelle all by herself in a little island in Taiwan. Like, What do you mean all by herself? It's not like I'd be completely alone without you two. Tom Selleck, right? I mean, he was a babe. He was very, very popular. 2 things. Trooper should be in a tank right now. 2, I have no idea. I want you to know that I actually am in a tank top right now underneath my shirt. But, yes. I'm 100% someone who wears baggy shirts because I'm overweight and don't have enough confidence to wear form. See, but there's a difference between, like, skin-tight form-fitting and tailored to make your body look good. Hidden tank top, crouching tiger. Crouching tiger, hidden tank top. So, and I learned this from watching What Not to Wear, the British version. Crouching tiger, hidden tank top. But if you get clothing that is cut to fit your body, thank you, Deceptive Mirror, then it actually flatters your shape. So if you're overweight, rather than wearing just something really baggy, which will make you look more overweight, you want to wear something that is tailored to fit you. So not like sausage casings, but like something that's tailored to fit you. That's all. It's just that you have to actually go and get it tailored. Do you know what I mean? To have it actually fit you. My family's from the fucking Pale, and I look at Eastern Euro, yo! I'm blindingly white. Ah! Stop looking skeptical. Granny's a big girl myself. Fitted makes you look slimmer than baggy. It's true. Remember, fitted, not hyper tight. Like, you don't want to go either direction, right? Like, you don't want to go either extreme where you're, like, just, like, packed in and, like, not able to breathe or, like, swimming in a potato sack. Like, I would be able to make different friends. Sure. Like, if you say so. Like, you're the worst. Like, I hate you. Krista brings her fingers to her lips and lets out a sharp whistle to get their attention. I can't do that kind of whistle. All right, guys, meeting starting. I wear closer fitted clothes because I've given up. People will just have to be intimidated by the gun show. Deceptive Mirror! Deceptive Mirror! If you have a gun show, I want to see them. I love guns, like you and Michelle Obama. Guns are the best. Not like pow pow guns, but more like boo boo guns. Those are the best. Broad shoulder, long torso, short legs. I'm awkward to find clothing for. One of the reasons why I love long skirts. Also, no knitted t-shirts. They add kilos. High five, Evelyn Bat Rivka. For I, for one, love my undead pallor. At work, I call it the ballroom tan. Most of my time is spent in dark rooms as far away from the sun as possible. Armed guns, Deceptive Mirror. Woo! I love it. I love it. Love it. Everyone gathers in front of Krista and Liz. Welcome to the baseball club. As you're probably aware, our school doesn't have an official baseball program anymore, so we made one ourselves. Like, you guys can think of it as a baseball team, light edition. My mom is 5'3", we both have hips at 28 inches. Hips don't lie. That's what I learned from Shakira. Shakira. Or a cheap budget edition, since we can't afford to hire managers and stuff. Light edition sounds less scrappy, like Coke Zero. Deceptive Mirror, we are psychically bonded. No one can tell us otherwise. But you know what, but Kylie Minogue says, I can't get you out of my head. Hello darkness, my old friend. Oh, that's such a good song though. Anyhow, you can read up on the details in your club membership forms. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is just a recreational club for fun, not an official school sports team, so the paperwork is really simple. There's just a membership fee and a sheet your parents have to sign. Basically, the sheet says if you get hurt or whatever while you're here, you can't sue us. Oh, and our practice schedule is there too, though we're still negotiating our game dates. A girl standing in front of Dia raises her hand. Like game dates? Who are we playing against? Whoever we can get, mostly teams from other schools. But don't worry, it'll be pretty casual. Hopefully we'll have enough members to at least fill the roster by then. I know! She has the best hair! The best hair. Any other questions? If every person on Earth aimed a laser pointer at the moon at the same time, would it visibly change color? Any relevant questions? Silence. Then let's all introduce ourselves with a cheesy icebreaker activity. Say your name, grade, and one fun fact about yourself. Dia immediately wants to go home. No, I hate these. I can never think of any fun facts. I'm boring. I'll start. I'm Krissa, and I'm a senior. Fun fact? I have one. She reads cryptid articles at night and scares herself, and then is afraid to get up and use the bathroom. If you're going to choose a fact for me, at least choose a flattering one. My turn now. I'm Liz, and I'm a senior too. Her fun fact is that she can lick her elbow. DM, that hair is terribad to have. I condition the hell out of mine because Jufro equals caught on everything. But you know, sometimes you want a nice fro. When it was the 70s and also still the 80s, I was not fashionable. I had the biggest fro. It was awesome. And I was like bopping with my fro and I'd go whoosh. My hair would go woo. It's not true. My hair moved with the rest of my head. It was fine. I thought that was supposed to be impossible. Do it! Liz does it. What the? Yeah, curly hair's a nightmare. Why must it tangle every 5 minutes? See, I feel like then you just need your hair to be curlier and just let it be in a fro. What is she? A clown? Dia's gone back to being afraid of Liz again. Liz gestures at another girl to go next. A good haircut and conditioner helps. Yeah, no, Liz can lick her elbow. That's what it says. I would wake up in high school and look like a fucking troll doll who got struck by lightning. That's why you have to embrace it and just give yourself a full-on fro. I can't do that because I have a receding hairline, but you just go fro. That's all. Watashi wa sakura desu. Oh, hey, she likes bleach. And I'm Yuki. There's no way that those are your real names. Hey, it doesn't hurt to humor them. Support their interests. Watashi wa in 10th grade. I am to be curly. Fro plus greasy hair equals so gross. I knew a guy that could lick his elbow. You really? No way. Huh. Watashi wa in 10th grade too. Stop talking like that. I found my people! The next girl up looks more normal. It's Esther. It's Esther. I'm Esther. Wait. Otaku Weeaboo is strong in those two. Really? I found out that during display... Oh, that might be it. You have to maybe have a longer... You know, I could put my fist in my mouth. And I couldn't lick my elbow, but I could put my fist in my mouth. Wait, why are you here? Grandma's name is Esther. I tried to recruit you before. You said you weren't interested in baseball. I'll give it a chance. Alright. Which anime has baseball in it? What? I never said it was because of... Which anime has baseball in it? It's Ofuri. Don't tell me that's why Sakura and Yuki are here too. Heck no! I'm here because of Dino Ace. What? Is it a crime to like anime? Yes. Okay, let's move on. Dia watches the icebreakers progress with mounting terror. You joined tennis? That's so funny. You joined tennis because of anime. I became a person who could switch their genders when doused in water because of anime. It's not true. I didn't do it. I became a I know, it's true. Chris is like, no more. Her palms have grown clammy, like when she's getting ready to say here during roll call. Crap, it's almost my turn, and I still can't think of any cool facts. I like crunching on ice cubes. When I go to people's houses, I'm too scared to ask where the cups are, so I go to the bathroom and drink from the faucet instead. Ranma has so much to answer for. So much. Okay, I'll tell you. I decided to be a mech pilot because of anime. Ranma was an interesting manga anime, but I really wish it went... Oh, yeah, I wish it did too. Like, it didn't follow through, right? It didn't follow through. Wait, do you become an animal of the zodiac when it is true that is exactly what happens. Which is super awkward because you're like, oh hey, and people give you a hug and you're like, boom. I love all kawaii because of anime. I am not a kawaii person. The anime that I grew up in was not particularly kawaii. And so like, you know, my anime was like Captain Harlock and Robotech, Macross, G-Force, and one day I will turn into a small pig to be taken to the girls' baths when wet. This will be what happens. And I remember Robotech had that one character, Minmay, who was supposed to be super kawaii, and I hated her. She was so annoying. It was Lisa all the way, but really it was like Roy and Claudia all the way. Whenever assembly is over and we're supposed to help carry the folding chairs back, I secretly hope no people notice how many I'm holding. These are all so bad. What the... By now, 3 other people have gone. It's Akarsha's turn. Sailor Moon, Card Captor Sakura. I didn't watch much anime as a kid, too sheltered. Oh, I grew up in San Francisco, so we had anime on television. Oh yeah, Akira as well. Yeah, right. Thank Volpez. Volpez, high five. Boom. Right, because when Volpez and I were younger, anime was on TV, and you didn't have to go somewhere special. You would just watch Battle of the Planets, G-Force, Robotech, Macross, Captain Harlock, Star Blazers. Star Blazers was awesome. And you would just watch that right after school. Yeah, and nowadays I tend to like... and when it comes to manga, I tend to like... Oh, Anio has read some of the stuff that I like. Oh... Yeah, no, I like sort of like crime manga. Or there's a really great political one called Eagle, the making of the first Asian American president, about this Asian American senator who runs for president in the United States. And it's really good. Akira is my first anime from behind the couch, while my bio mom's boyfriend was watching it. I think it was 5. I watched The Omen when I was 3. Maybe that was a bad choice. Volpez! Volpez! Why are you in my mind? The Eagle and Crying Freeman and Sanctuary. So good. I love Sho Fumimura. I think his work is so good. Ikigami. Yes, that's just. I'm just like high-fiving over. Just high five all the time. Yes. I just... It's Akasha's turn. What up, ding-dongs? I'm a freshman. Oh, Mai the Psychic Girl. Yes, quality. Ding-dongs. So it's really funny because like there are these generations in anime. Do you know what I mean? I read through Crying Freeman, but I wonder if the translation wasn't quite right. It was, oh, maybe. I think it's interesting when you think about, people are like, oh, I love anime, but they mean like, but there are different generations of anime, and I feel like people are never talking about the stuff from the 70s and early 80s anymore. It makes me sad. That's all. The manga is called, Eagle. E-A-G-E-L. Eagle. Like the bird. Ding-dongs. My name is Wikishi. Fun fact, I once found 2 mutant tater tots that were fused together, and I sold them on eBay for $40. Selling things sounds stressful. I would have just eaten them. Like the bird. Noelle's the next one over, so everyone looks at her expectantly. Skip me. I'm not here to join. Let's move on to Dia, shall we? All eyes are on Dia now. Okay, calm down, me. Oh, you can hear heartbeat sounds. All I have to do is say, I'm Dia. But wait, didn't you just say my name? Well, ask my manga pushers if they have it. Be strong, Dia. Does it seem redundant if I repeat it? No, I'm overthinking this. I should just say it like everyone else. I'm Dia. Yeah, so far so good. What else was I supposed to say? Panic is rising in Dia's chest. I've already messed up. I'm embarrassing myself in front of everyone. This is the worst. Even worse than reading a passage out loud in class. I shouldn't have come here. Dia bolts from the meeting. Yeah, horror wasn't something my bio mom... Okay, scratch that. My bio mom had no idea what age appropriate was. So all the horror I wanted to read, then I went to foster care. My family was like, no Lord of the Rings. I was so salty. Bitch, please. I've been reading whatever had vampires and blood in it since I could read. Then I got into the Talmud. I will say that what was considered age appropriate was different in the 70s and 80s than it is now. People now think that kids can't handle anything, but like, Grimm's fairy tales are grim, my friend. And like, you know, there wasn't PG-13 back then, so we got to see all sorts of things. That's all I'm saying. Distantly, she can hear Noelle calling out after her. Dia, like, wait! I can't go back now. Oh, she's running. Powered by nervous energy, Dia barrels into the locker room. Her plan now is basically to run as far as her legs will carry her. I suddenly feel like running 3 or 4 miles. I read a lot of Stephen King starting at 9. My mom loved horror films, and so I was always watching horror films in the background when she was watching horror films. Uh-oh. Dia crashes into someone. It's Min. She crashes into Min. Grimm's fairy tales are brutal. Brutal. I'm trying to remember the lesbian Southeast Asian vampire novels I read as a kid. Oh, that's a good one. Ow, I landed on my butt. Someone is lying on top of her. They roughly grab the front of Dia's shirt. Watch where you're going, motherfucker! My kid's literature teacher was hating like crazy on fairy tales. Really? I wonder why. Dia! It's you! Min hugs her. CG. Wow, this is great. The last vampire. It's Min. What was her voice? It's super awkward, right? I promised I'd come back, didn't I? I'm never letting go of you again. Okay. It's been 6 years. That's all. Hugs. Oh, hugs. Dia, I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I need to get up. Actually, this ground is really gross and dirty. I can see other people's hair on it. Oh, okay, I'll let you up. Min gets off and looks Dia up and down as she staggers to her feet. Wow, I almost forgot how pretty you are. You could be a model. I almost forgot she did this all the time. You didn't get taller than me. That's what coming out should be. I feel like there are a lot of different ways that coming out could be. I feel like you could come out in all sorts of different ways. That's all. Hey, I'm still growing. You're off by almost a foot. There's still hope. You really never give up, do you? Running into your lost love? Because she is nuts not training the classes she taught. Oh. I don't know if lost loves are romantic. I'm skeptical on that one. Yeah. No, I am, I'm not convinced crushes when you are in 3rd grade constitute lost love because you're in 3rd grade. And I just feel like that is not, yeah. Yeah. 3rd grade. No. I'll work hard so I can take you. Overtake you. In an attempt to hide her embarrassment, Min turns her head to the side and points to her ear. Min Seo's my favorite. I'm a Karsha and Min. Well, duh, but as a narrative device, it's cute as hell. See, the thing is, Evie, I like my narratives to not do that. Right? I am a weirdo, I know it. But there are things that people think are cute in narrative, but that would not work out in real life, and then I don't find them cute in narrative. Like, the whole story where someone's an asshole to you for, like, the entire film, and then at the very end, when you've given up on them, they like make some grand gesture, and it's so romantic. I hate that. I don't think it's romantic. I think it's the worst. I think it's the worst. And there are a lot of things that people sort of frame as romantic, but the relationships are clearly unhealthy, and I don't think they're romantic either. So I'm like, you know, yeah. I cannot escape well into things that seem like they would be unhealthy. That's all. That's me. Yeah. Look, I have piercings now. Yeah, so when things start looking like abusive relationships, they become really unromantic to me real fast. Fuck redemption arcs that aren't arcs but are realizations. Yeah, right. And they're not even realizations, they're like whatever that was. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if any of you saw the film Some Kind of Wonderful. It was a John Hughes film. And it was the one with Mary Stuart Masterson, who was clearly a lesbian named Watts, and Eric Stoltz, who was the dude. Sometimes they'll catch you, you know what I mean? But generally I don't like it. So Eric Stoltz is the working class high school kid who has this massive crush on Leah Thompson, who's sort of like the rich girl. Yeah, whatever. Exactly. Fuck Vader. Right? And so he has this crush on her, and it's like this like true love situation, so he never doesn't even know her. And his best friend is Watts, Mary Stuart Masterson, who's clearly a lesbian, but the movie doesn't know it, which is irritating. And anyway, he's trying to get the girl, and Watts, who has a crush on him because whatever, is trying to help him get the girl. And he does this whole thing. He takes out all the money for his college tuition that his father was saving to buy her these diamond earrings, and makes this huge, insane, like, romantic date with her. And then, like, her ex-boyfriend beats him up or whatever. In the end, she's like... Oh, and I forgot Watts is the driver for the whole date, so he's watching them in the date the whole time. And at the end of the movie... Leah Thompson is like, you know what? I think I'm not going to date anyone. And anyway, I think really you need to be together with Watts. And he's like, what? Oh, okay. And then he runs after Watts, and then they make out, and the movie ends as with a happy ending. And I was like, this is not a happy ending. I hate this ending. That video about the kidnapper kept getting to the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Levi. That was a great video. That was Pop Culture Detective. Yeah. I have piercings now. Don't I look cool? Yeah, the movie is just like, ugh. Do you have the Rosamunde Pilcher films in the States too? If we do, probably only in the foreign film section. I have not seen them. You look cool. And I got a butterfly knife. Min pulls a knife out. Watch this. Most John movies, if you look back at them, are all... Yeah. A lot of those John Hughes films do not age well. Yes. And here's the thing. I have found that I don't like rom-coms for the most part because I don't find them funny or romantic. But they're often romantic drama films that I like, that are like, those I like. Somewhere in Time was pretty good, although I haven't seen it since I was younger. But like, if the problem with the relationship is not that one of them is an asshole, pardon my language, then I'm okay. Like, oh, the problem is they can't be together because, I don't know, there's a hurricane. I don't know. Then I can usually, or like one of them's a time traveler. I don't know. Then I'm like, I'm okay with that. But like, when the problem is that like, 16 Candles, man, problem. They're the worst of this film, 2 minutes and you know how they end. Min flips the knife open and does a trick. It looks really dangerous. Whoa, Min is so brave. I missed you. I missed you too. She says the thing in Korean that probably says I love you but isn't like hello. Sigh, I'm a total sucker for grand romantic gestures. The first time I proposed was under a moss-covered roof in a little gazebo in a beautiful little park. Mrs. Evie was not down. I got shot down hard. The next time was just in her dorm room. She's not into romance. I prefer people to explode or eat each other in a huge gory mess. See, here's the thing. I love romance. I do. I actually love romantic things, but I don't find rom-coms romantic. I find them usually creepy. And they speak so... She accepted the sec. I'm glad she did. But I'm just saying that it's not that I don't like romance, I do, but it has to be actually romantic and not creepy. Like, person was like so horrible to me this whole time, and now they give me a flower. Like, that's not romantic, it's gross. Nope. I say no. And then she says, hi. Oh, we didn't translate that, did we? Nope, we did not translate that. Someone runs into the locker room. She's wheezing so hard for breath that Dia knows who it is before looking. Like, Dia, like, there you are. Everyone is looking for... You! Like, how you... Why are you here? That's my line. Oh, dramatic music. My idea of romance is maybe a bit skewed. A great romantic gesture is wading into battle together. Oh, that's pretty romantic. That's pretty romantic. I like romance, but generally I like romantic subplots than straight on romance. Nobody... You know, there's a... Okay, so please remember that Somewhere in Time may be a bad movie. I haven't seen it since I was younger. But that was a romance. It wasn't a romantic comedy. It was just a romance. And it was Christopher Reeve and Jane, last name. Maybe her first name is Jane Seymour. So basically, I'm going to give you the setup, but I'm not going to tell you what happens. So Christopher Reeve is an author, and he is at a book signing for like his first book, and this little old woman, very old woman, comes up to him and hands him a pocket watch, I believe. And then she leaves, and he's like, who is this little old woman who handed me this pocket watch? What is this? But it like has his name on it or something. I can't remember this part in detail. Anyway, he becomes obsessed with trying to figure out who she is, and he finds out that she was this actress who was really popular in the teens, and then stopped acting, and no one ever saw from her again. And but then he sort of like kind of falls in love with this photograph of her from the teens, and he time travels back in time to be with her. And then I won't tell you what happens in the movie, but it's not a romantic comedy. It's just a full-on romance. I've gotten to understands drunken mumbling level of German, so above conversational, but below we're native speakers at normal speed. I can't believe Dia still lets a weakling like you hang out with her. You Empire State Building. Min does a trick with her butterfly knife. Like, why do you have a knife? I wouldn't ever see Kate and Leopold. Not my idea of romance. I haven't seen it either, but I didn't want to. It didn't look like it was going to be good. Put that away. I'll put it away in your heart. Shut up. It sounded cooler in my head. Like, no one even said anything. Anyway, like, aren't knives like that illegal in California? They are. If I wanted to, like, I could report you to the police. I have seen Kate and Leopold. Don't get me wrong, it's cute, but definitely not what I'd want. Yeah, I didn't see it. Min reluctantly puts the knife away. Fuck you. Min threateningly draws closer to Noelle and whispers into her ear, voice low. The dramatic effect is slightly ruined by the fact that Min has to step on top of a storage bin to be taller. I'm going to get to that one, Levi. I wouldn't see... Oh, okay, then I won't see it. Aloud versus Abel. I hate you. I hate you more than the stringy things on bananas. Why? Like, I didn't even do anything. Shut up. I won't lose to you. Jealousy. Jealousy. I did see Princess Mononoke. Yes, I did. What are you even talking about? Someday, Dia's gonna realize she's out of your league. I watched it in the original with subtitles, but then I heard that the English dub is really good. I never watch dubs. I always watch subtitles. But then I heard that it was really, really good, so now I have to watch the English version too. Levi, I think it's messed up that you can have a semi-automatic rifle, but you can't have a sword. I think that's messed up. I want to be able to have a sword or a pike. Those are arms. That's all I'm saying. you're not even taller than her anymore, so all your advantages are gone. Nausicaa is still your favorite. Right? I mean, it says the right to bear arms. A pike is an arm. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to have one. That's all. Oh, sorry. I have to return. Sorry about that. I keep hearing that swearing is a sign of poor vocabulary. I swear a lot. And, no, I mean, some people are swearers. Some people aren't swearers. I don't... What? When she doesn't like you anymore, I'll gut you and feed you to her dog. Whoa, man, you need to way relax. Like, she doesn't even have a dog? I'll buy her dog and train it to eat you. You're not... In the United States, you cannot have a knife that is longer than 3 inches. You cannot have a blade that is longer than 3 inches. That is illegal. She has not cooled off at all. She's still super aggro, is what I'm going to say. So you can't... You also... That's in some states. You also can't have nunchucks. You know, I don't actually swear. It's not my thing. That's all. My state is restrictions about assisted opening knives and certain other kinds of knives. But is your Bowie knife, does it have a blade longer than 3 inches? Because I believe I can have a Bowie knife, at least in California, as long as it was 3 inches or less. Someone else ran into the locker room. Not a David Bowie knife. Those are different. And you can carry a short-barreled rifle. Yep. It only takes a second for Dee and Noelle to recognize the sound of Akarsha's flip-flops. Oh, no length restrictions. Yeah, like, here's the thing. I could carry a baseball bat around, but I couldn't carry nunchucks. I think that's dumb. I've walked around with a sword on before. And a rifle. Now, as a person of color, I cannot walk around with guns because people will just shoot me. So, like, open carry is not a thing for people of color, is all I'm going to say. It's true about fixed blades. I don't even think about swearing. I have to think about not swearing, which is good because I have to consider my words as a teacher anyway. Hey! Chris and Liz are looking for you too. Yeah. They do. They really do. They do. And you can tell because the NRA is like, you should have the right to bear arms. And then when like an unarmed black person gets shot for having a weapon that is legally licensed to them, they don't say anything. Have I missed something here? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I asked first, jackass! Whoa! I almost cut myself on this edge. Sometimes the NRA helps, sometimes they don't say anything. I just don't like inconsistency. I just feel like be consistent in your position, that's all. There was a black woman from Pennsylvania who had her gun in New Jersey. They were going to put her in jail for years. I have to get a permit to buy reckless swords at the medieval markets. Isn't a sword, it's a knife, right? Yeah, I just feel like be consistent. You know what I mean? They're not consistent. Before Akarsha can react, Min grabs the front of her jacket and slams her back to the wall. Like, Min is way too violent. This is not... Oh, well, good for them. At least they did. That's something. You want a piece of me? Yeah, Min, like, this is like, I gotta... Look, I'm gonna tell you what. I do not co-sign this at all. And this is why I don't think of it as romantic, because Min has got problems. Whoa. Not gonna lie, if you were taller, this would be pretty hot. Min punches Akarsha in the face? Yeah, I gotta say, like, no on Min. Like, I veto that. Oh no! Stop it! Yeah. Gross messes are just fucking swords who get around the laws of the time. Dia picks Min up and throws her several feet across the room. Min, you stay back. I'll handle this. No, but is anyone going to explain to me what's going on here? Who's this emo shorty? Who are you calling short? But you are short? Min charges at Akarsha. Yeah! Akarsha kicks her foot out, so the flip-flop flies off. It hits Min's face with a loud slap. Moof! Min tackles Akarsha to the ground. You think you're so smart, huh? Well, guess what? I hate smart people. Her hands close around Akarsha's neck. In a panic, Akarsha scrabbles at Min's wrist, but it's no use. I gotta tell you, this is super inappropriate. Like, use your head, you stupid clown. If you die, I'll kill you. This game has taken a strange... The thing is, Min has always been inappropriately violent. From the beginning of this game, she beat up an old guy with a baseball bat. And I feel like, am I the only person that thinks that this is not cute? Akarsha sticks a hand down her own leggings. What the fuck? This better not be your kink or something. Akarsha smears her period blood-caked hand across Min's face. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, how is she not in juvie? Ah! That's one way to do it. Min let go. Heck, you know what? That's one way to do it, Akarsha. This is not cute at all. I've never seen this game, so it's entirely just based on what I'm seeing now. Ooh, yuck! In the confusion, Akarsha staggers to her feet, gasping for breath. You know what, though? She was being strangled to death, and she was able to get out of the situation without violence. So good for Akarsha. I think there are probably people who ship Min and Dia, but, you know. Noelle rushes to support her. When Akarsha slings her arm over Noelle's shoulder, she accidentally brushes Noelle with her bloody hand. You contaminated me too! Noelle shoves Akarsha away, leaving her to fend for herself. Akarsha menacingly holds out her dirty hand in Min's direction like a weapon. I want Min to get lots of therapy. Min backs away, desperately avoiding being touched by the period blood hand. Stay away! Can't touch this! Now, period blood hand would be like a Riot Girl band name. You nasty ass hoe! That's me. If I can't win by being a kung fu master, I'll win by being a piece of garbage. Min looks weirdly moved by Akarsha's words. You crazy bitch. Who are you? They call me Rail Tracer. Literally, no one calls you that? Quiet, you. Min has stopped attacking completely now. In fact, she looks kind of impressed. I ship Min and Dia in the same way I ship the Joker and Harley Quinn. I know the relationship is toxic and bad, but I still ship it somehow. I just realized who Akarsha is. Sokka from Avatar The Last Airbender. Huh. I just don't ship unhealthy relationships. I like Dia, and so I don't want her in a bad relationship. Oh, hey, by the way, our giveaway for today is Dead Rising 4. Is that true? Am I lying to you? I don't think I am. I think I'm telling you the truth. It is. It's Dead Rising 4. So, which is like a full-on AAA game. So, just make sure you say something in the next 5 minutes, and then you will be entered. You will be out. Then you will be up for the winning. It's a Pussy Riot cover band. Yeah, Jer. How are you? I also hope that Dia will save Min. That's wrong, and stupid because people don't save their SOs who don't. Yeah, I don't believe in saving people like that. I like Min, but she needs work before getting to her. Oh yeah, she needs so much work. Tess, I see you, Ice Bunny. If not a Riot Girl band, a great name for a really twisted Americana dark. Oh, that would be a great name. Yes. Yeah, so I'm just not into the saving narratives because that's how people get stuck in toxic, unhealthy, damaging relationships. You're the worst scum ever. Let's be friends. Really? So we cool? I guess. More importantly, that was really gross just now, so I never want to fight you again. Let's start over. They are playing... Yep. It's a bad penny whistle version of Titanic in the background. I'm Min. Min? As in the delinquent kid? The one who knifed someone? Yeah? Got a problem with that? Are you kidding me? I've been looking for you. I think maybe it is. I need a dumb rebel friend to enable me to make bad decisions. They're, like, getting along? What's happening? I don't like this. With her clean hand, Akarsha makes a fist and offers it out to Min. Bros? Bros. They fist bump. Oh. Be the yi to my ha. The knuckles to my enchilada. The human to my centipede. Yeah, Noelle is getting jelly. It is true. Like, I don't like this. We can annoy a Noelle together. Like, I have a terrible feeling about this. The yi to my ha. Min is quickly taking the opportunity to wipe her face on Akarsha's windbreaker. Ew, no, stop. It's your own damn blood. I don't want it either, man. Oh, epic. Oh, yeah. Noelle tries to wipe her contaminated arm on Akarsha too. Akarsha dodges to avoid it. Dia, like, hold her down. Okay. No, please, Dia, homie, listen. With brutal efficiency, Dia grabs Akarsha's wrists, covers the bloody hand with a plastic bag, and ties it shut. Then she pins Akarsha to the ground, thrashing and screaming. Krissa and Liz come through the door with the rest of the team following after them. There was a fight, a deceptive mirror. There was a fight, but because Akarsha was so gross, man was like, let's be friends, and she said yes. But I liked Grinny's summation of what happened. I thought it was good. Akarsha, Dia, Noelle, and Min freeze mid-scuffle, still covered in blood. Good, you're all hit. What the? Noelle points accusingly at Min. Like, it's all her fault. Dia did nothing wrong. I think the music will stop soon, I think, right? It's fine. She is the scariest enforcer, I think. What? It's your fault for being annoying. You, like, started it. You called me names first. Okay, we don't care who started it. Liz stumbles over Akarsha's fallen flip-flop on the ground. Whose shoe is this? Oh, mine. Why isn't it on your foot? I kicked it off. Why? She hit me! Akarsha points at Min. How old are you guys? 5? Exasperated, Krissa turns to Min. And you're Min? You're here to play baseball too? Yeah, I got here late. Well, Min, I'm Krissa. Like, she has a knife? You damn snitch. Hand the knife over. Why should I? Because if you don't, I won't let you play baseball. Flip-flops are legit weapons. Also, I like Krissa. You can do that? I can do that. Min looks very shocked. You can have it back when we're done. But you don't need it here. Min pulls the knife from her pocket and gives it to Krissa. She's like the only adult. All of them. Come on, we don't have all day. Reluctantly, Min shakes her jacket out. Several more knives clatter to the ground. Krissa puts them all on top of a cabinet in the corner of the room. I like her because she's the only adult in the room, right? This is why. It's too tall for Min to reach. She sadly looks up at them. She is awesome. Let's go to the field and actually play some baseball now. We're going to lock this place up, so you can leave your backpacks here. Well, like, I need mine. I'm going to do my homework. Sorry, if you're here, you're playing. Like, I refuse. So, you want to do this the hard way? Good, because I love the hard way. Then, like, I have no obligation to stay here and argue with you. Dia's fine now. I'm going home. Really? Then where are your house keys? What? Like, what kind of question is that? They're right here in my... Noelle whirls to the spot where she put her book bag earlier. It's gone! Also, I like that the little click to continue symbol is an upside-down triangle that is sort of in gradient from pink to lavender. Super queer. Also, the quick menu is also lavender pink. Mm-hmm. Krissa adds Noelle's book bag to the top of the cabinet. No! Come on. Suffering builds character. Like, I don't want character. I guess we're all playing baseball now. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Oh, hey. Cutscene? Noelle. Oh, 3rd grade. Oh. Oh, hey. By the way, I want to find out who the winner is and who is going to get our Dead Rising. Deceptive Mirror! Deceptive Mirror! Deceptive Mirror! Hey, Deceptive Mirror. Guess what? You have won our giveaway. Why, Deceptive Mirror? Do you already have it? Do you already have it? Do you own it already? Or are you a Mac user? You should tell me. Because I will listen to you. I'm here for you. Oh, I can re-roll. Oh, okay, Deceptive Mirror. If you use a Mac, you know, it is understandable. Winner is, come on, Nightbot. Oh, Crit Witch. Crit Witch. Crit Witch. Woo. Hey, Crit Witch. Crit Witch, it is you. Crit Witch. Let me, yes, I am going. Crit is there. Crit is there. Crit, I am going to DM you. I'm going to whisper you with the code for Dead Rising 4 from the Steam. Boom. So let me know that you got it, because I want to make sure that you did. Yes. I haven't had a Mac laptop in 3 years. Still miss it though. Yeah, I enjoy my Mac. I do. I realize that people like to talk smack about the Mac, but I like it. Good. I'm good. You got it. So we are happy. Okay. Problem 1. Be right back. All. Mrs. Evie needs cooking help lest we all die. Don't die in a fire like The Sims. Don't do it. Quick story. I bought The Sims for my mom, and she started playing it with the base, you know, that base couple that are there. And, quick, I hope it's a cold shower, because it is hot. Ugh. Oh, my pleasure, Deceptive Mirror. Oh, no fire. No. And then, but like the couple died in a fire, and my mother felt so bad about it that she couldn't play The Sims anymore. That's all. See you. That's all. The only reason why I have to get an iPhone and iPad is so I can FaceTime with my granny. Well, they're pretty user-friendly. Problem 1. My optimal computer set up as a Mac for on-the-go internet and notes and stuff, and a gaming desktop. Sadly, that is a very expensive setup. Yeah, no, like they died in a fire, because you know how the Sims are. They don't cook well, and they're making a thing, and they died, and then my mom was so upset about it. I promised her that I would reset it so that they would be alive again, but then, like, reinstall, but then I never had time, and then I never was able to. And that was sad, but, you know. That is life. Problem 1, Madness Math. Oh, 3rd grade Noelle. Like, what is this? Like, I can't read the test paper. Oh, what is the answer? Is all of this less than 3? Question mark. I'm gonna say infinity. She lost the fine motor skills to use landline telephone. Landline telephone. Not landmine telephone. Landline telephone. Oh, it was an actual fire? You had like a full-on actual fire? Woo! I hope everything's okay. I thought that was a metaphorical fire, like I gotta put out fires, you know? But it was apparently a real... Oh, good job with putting out the fire. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Let's see. Problem 2. Stuff that I don't understand. I don't know anything. I don't understand any of this. Like, I'm going to fail. All my hard work up until now was, like, for nothing. Wake up? What? Wake up. She was dreaming. Learned, don't leave the wok on high heat with oil in it and then forget about it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let me, copy. Add quote. And then that is Evie 2018. We just added a new quote. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dia looks very concerned. So I jumped on Twitter, and one of the recommended profiles was for a Dr. Greatbutt PhD. So naturally, I clicked because I was intrigued. So is Dr. Greatbutt... Tiger Parrot sucks so much, always looking at the fails the kids have. Hmm? I want to... We just learned a thing from you, Evie. I had a nightmare. Learned 22. David Hasselhoff now knits doggy pullovers. I like how Gritty she just wants to know. Dr. Greatbutt? Dr. Greatbutt, who do you think you are? Dr. Greatbutt, you're never gonna get my love. How she's trying to learn how to cook. It's going okay. It sounds like my type. Oh, that was silly. It wasn't even real. Although, Evie, I left a pan of boiling water on the stove. There wasn't any water in it, and there was a lot of popping. I will not shout. Sorry. Feel better. She prints Noelle with a poorly wrapped, lumpy gift almost as big as she is. Happy birthday. Despite Dia's best efforts, several spots of the gift aren't properly covered in the wrapping with the wrapping paper, and Noelle can see clearly what's inside. You know why those gardens flower? Dead bodies make good plant food. Grinny Weasley, 2017. Like, I appreciate your kindness. May I open it here? Dia nods eagerly. Noelle unwraps the present and pretends to be shocked by its contents. It's a giant green snake plush. His name is Snakey. Look at how he's striped. Noelle looks. Indeed, he's striped. He's the youngest. He has 2 older brothers and a sister. Like, you bought this for me? So just because I typed that, here's the bio. Dr. Greatbutt, PhD, Magic Space Girl Melody Watson, PhD History, Cyber Smut Poet LARP Write, Analog Game Designer, Cute Gay Commie Elf, Kaurna Land Never Seated. Wow. Dr. Greatbutt sounds kind of awesome. I'm slightly exasperated. Cooking isn't hard. It can be, but the basics aren't. Don't cut yourself. Don't set things on fire. Pay attention. I live in a dorm. Students will regularly put stuff in places like the microwave or the oven and then leave them, and then the fire alarm goes off and the entire building has to evacuate, and we have to wait for the fire truck to come. And, like, you know when you order pizza and the pizza comes in a pizza box and there's pizza in the pizza box? Pro tip, do not put the cardboard pizza box in the oven and then leave it there to reheat. That's not how you reheat pizza. That's all. Don't do it. I only set my fire alarm off here, I think, once or twice. Once when I was seasoning my wok, and the second time when I was cooking something, and it wasn't even that smoky, but like it was a very sensitive fire alarm. You bought this for me? You bought this for me? I won him from the hammer game at the fair. Hit the hammer really hard. I would institute a 3 strikes law. Strike 1 is free, strike 2 is your hand, strike 3 we hang you by the neck until dead. I got it was dead. I chose him because he reminds me of you. Like, reminds her of me? How? It only bothers me. If I had to go outside and wait for the fire truck, yeah. That's the thing, right? Because we have to like wait for the fire truck. It's like this whole, and sometimes they do it at like 3 in the morning, and you're like, really? I honestly don't understand being an adult not knowing how to cook. I started helping out with cooking at home when I was like 10. If not, see, Javai, when I was in the army this one time, I learned that a bunch of people are not taught basic skills because, no, we have a shared kitchen. We have a little kitchenette, a shared kitchenette. I can cook in my apartment because I have a kitchen, but for the students, they have a little shared kitchenette so they can microwave and cook. Granny! Thank you for the compliment. My smoking, it's the Bluebeard, isn't it? That's all. Evacuating a building is really frustrating. Like when it's raining and in the snow. Yeah. But no, when I was in the army, I knew there were all these guys, and I worried like what kind of household they grew up in because they didn't know how to cook. They didn't know how to do their own laundry. They didn't know how to take care of themselves. And I asked them once, you don't know how to cook or do your laundry. Like, what's up with that? And they're like, well, I'm just going to get married and my wife will do it. It's like, but you're not going to get married right now. You need to learn how to cook and do your laundry. Come on. That's all. When I moved into an apartment with a roommate, on move-in day, his mom brought us both into the bathroom and told us she was going to teach us how to clean it. I laughed and said, I've been cleaning bathrooms since I was 10. I'm going to go unpack. Good for you, Levi. I just feel like people need to know how to do that stuff. That's all. I don't even like snakes, and stuffed animals are a useless waste of space. Yet, against all logic, a lump forms in Noelle's throat, impossible to swallow. Noelle quickly stamps down all stupid emotions and focuses on organizing her thoughts. Like, thank you. He's green, soft, and at least 5 feet long. I will place him in my bedroom and preserve him in like mint condition for as long as possible. Dia smiles. She looks happy. A warm and fuzzy feeling swells in Noelle's chest. I like how this is a third-person narrator, but it's clearly from the point of view of Noelle. I like that. My grandmother once baked an oven mitt into a pie. That's no good. Who would want to... Yeah, that's a good question, Ice Bunny. Like, I wouldn't want to marry somebody who does not know how to take care of themselves in a basic way and expects me to do it for them. Like, I am not your parent. You need to know how to take care of yourself. Thank you very much. I have had to help with chores since I was 8 years old. If I didn't, I wouldn't get any... I never got an allowance because I didn't get an allowance. I certainly did not get paid to help out around the house. Independence is sexy, yes. Basically, my parents' position was, we all live in this house, we all need to help out around the house. And so we did. Like, someone had to take out the garbage, they'd say, take out the garbage. So one of us would take out the garbage. You know, we just had to do that. We didn't get paid for it. But on the other hand, if we ever needed some money for anything and my parents had it, which often they didn't, but if they did, then they would say, like, here's $2, and we would get $2. So, you know, that's how it was. You're my favorite person. Like, I think I may have developed some kind of, like, attachment to you, too. We should go on vacation together someday, when we grow up. Would be fun. My granny baked Just Dance 4 into a breakfast bake. What? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. That would be fun. Like, that would be fun. I would accompany you, like, with only mild complaining. Where? Maybe England? Can go to Diagon Al... I mean, that is just how it turned out being for me as well, 90% of the time. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's because it's basically like we would get like I would get like money to take the bus, and if I needed something, but like we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so it wasn't like I got an allowance and would go shopping or whatever. You know what I mean? But then again, I also didn't ask for much. But I think that's what happens when you grow up without a lot of money. You maybe don't ask for things as often. Her comfort level with filth and mess is significantly higher than mine due to who she grew up with, or something. I don't know. We both grew up poor and fucked up families, but took away the exact opposite things from it. I like things clean and tidy, and food to be good. She baked a video game CD into an egg-based baked treat. How do you even do that? How do you even do that? Noelle watches Dia's face as she silently goes through the 5 stages of grief remembering most of the locations in Harry Potter aren't real. Like, we can at least see platform 9 3 1/4. They've, like, put a plaque of it at King's Cross. Okay. Like, what else do you want to see in England? Like, I don't even know how. All you can eat buffet. Like, they have those here too. It's, like, so simple to make you happy. Like, if everyone thought like you, there would be like no wars. Dia doesn't appear to know how to respond to this, so she just looks away and smiles shyly. Yeah, the oven mitt story was just Granny blind baked the crust and then poured the topping in without paying attention. Oh. Like, if we run out of things to do in England, like, we can always watch TV in our hotel room. No. You complain too much when things aren't scientifically correct. Like, when radioactive things cause superpowers. You get so hung up on it. It's distracting. Like, distracting how? Distracting like... Noelle watching a movie in class last week. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! This is not scientific! He can't do that! That's not how nuclear physics works! No! Shut up! Like, we can watch an educational nature documentary then? Like Planet Earth? Granted, Granny was also a BA working woman and a main household breadwinner. So, you know, maybe she was a little distracted. My nose hurts from laughing. The bus driver hit the brake and the moment I got up. Oh no. Oh. I don't like the part where the baby elephant follows its mom's tracks the wrong way. Like, we can skip the part where the baby elephant follows its mom's tracks the wrong way. Suddenly, Dia starts climbing off the playground structure. Just remembered. Actually, Dia had been preparing to say this for the past 15 minutes. I want you to meet someone. I made a new friend yesterday. Like, really? Who? I didn't like that part. Min. Min? Is that a boy or a girl? Not sure. Like, how can you not be sure? Didn't you meet? It was hard to tell. You'll see what I mean. I will? When you become friends. Min is really nice. Gave me a seaweed sheet. Like, I've never seen you this excited over someone before. I can require only overly accurate details at times, but I'm generally fine with movie logic. Except torture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Javai, I am with you. I hate it when media shows torture actually working because that's not how it works. And I think I'm okay with movie logic if the movie logic works in and of itself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's movie logic that you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, if the movie is trying to frame itself... Okay, let me put it this way. I've not seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, but I saw a trailer for it where the car was jumping between skyscrapers, and of course that's not how it works in real life, but I don't expect you're supposed to think that it does, so I feel like if you go to see a Fast and Furious movie, you just know that that's what you're getting. You're just getting cars doing wild things. So, you know, I accept it. But when the movie's trying to be realistic in certain ways and then it cheats, then I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. I'm with it. Except Dia is so good, I want to be Dia chill. Like when a time travel movie lays out the rules for how it works in the movie universe and then they don't... Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Like, if you give me time travel rules, I will go with it. But then if you, like, cheat, then I'm not going to be happy with you. Like, be consistent within your own system. That's all. That's all. That's all I want. Or let me know that this movie's going to be like some kind of weird, strange thing with inconsistencies. I'm fine with that too. But I just want to know what we're doing here. They must, like, be really something. Dia looks like she agrees. Ooh. Like, this must be him. Her? There was a CIA movie. Right, give me rules. I think I need more coffee. Please give me rules and then follow them. There was a CI movie, I don't remember the name, but there was a torture scene. The entire point was torture doesn't work because you will just say whatever to make the pain stop, and secondly, everyone breaks. I thought, well, I want to point out something. For the record, not everyone breaks. There were many brave women who fought in the resistance during World War II who never broke. Never. Noor Inayat Khan, she never broke. Violet Sabo, she never broke. I just want to point out that there were some brave, amazing World War II women who never broke. But I will say that that torture will get them to tell you what you want to hear, which is not the same thing as getting to hear anything useful. You know what I mean? Like, if they're like, you want to hear that? Sure. Yeah. Just saying that there were some amazing people. And wasn't there was that guy that I read about. He was this a PhD archaeologist, an archaeologist in Syria, maybe. He was captured by Al Qaeda. Remember when Al Qaeda was like destroying all those historical places? They captured him, and he knew where. Like, he had hidden some valuable, or he knew where these valuable artifacts were hidden, and they wanted to know where they were to destroy them, and he never told them. They killed him in the end, but he never told them. He never broke, and they never found out where the artifacts were. Some people don't break. So, no good. Instead of introducing them, I cannot conceive of not breaking, like slowly having my fingers flayed and then acid and salt put on the wounds, insta-break. I don't know. So now they... I don't know if they're lost or if he told someone before they captured him. I don't know. But they're not destroyed. They might have been recovered. I don't know. I didn't get that part of the story. I just want to say for the record, there's one thing that I hate. It's one of my pet peeves. It's when somebody says, "Tell us this thing or we'll kill you." And I hate that because if somebody said that to me, I think that some people don't break thing being more, some people who torture don't know how to do it painfully enough. No, honestly, some people don't break. I mean, you think the Gestapo don't know how to torture people? They tortured those two women for a couple years. Like, they had them in there for years. And I don't think John McCain broke either, as a matter of fact. Although I'm not sure on that one. But yeah, like, the Gestapo know how to torture people, but some people don't break. And I will just say that. I think that we should recognize that some people don't break. Also, I hate when people say, "Tell us this thing, or we'll kill you." Because if somebody said to me, "Tell us the thing, or we'll kill you," I'd be like, go ahead and kill me. Because if I tell you the thing, you're going to kill me anyway. So, like, I'm just saying, there's some pretty amazing, awesome people in history, which is why I want to do a World War II French resistance game. That's why. Instead of introducing them, Dia is just happily standing there in silence. The other girl, circles around Noelle, sizing her up. Her face darkens when she sees the snake plushie Dia gave her. So you're Dia's best friend. You giraffe? What? I'll fight you! Yeah, see, this right here, I'm going to tell you something. This right here is not cute to me. This is not true love. Don't like it. Min has known Dia for one day, and she's already in the space where she wants to, like, she's obsessed about her and will fight people for her. Nope. Like, excuse me? There can only be one of us. So we have to duel. I'll beat you in a hand-to-hand combat. What? Like, no. Starting in 3, 2, 1. See, now I'm thinking of all the ways I would break instantly. There are a lot of them. Yeah, it's possessive and disturbing. Thank you, Javai. Thank you. Thank you. I already said no. Oh. Oh, we're at Nozelle's house. So we're probably dealing with some tiger parents. Oh, hold on. I want to remind you all. Now, this is a blind playthrough, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we do have a content disclaimer for our channel that you can always look at. And for Butterfly Soup, the website says brief written depictions of parental, emotional, and physical abuse, no visuals, and ableist slurs. So note that is in this game so that you can be prepared or not watch. I don't know if we're going to get it here, but we know that she has super tiger parents, so maybe. Like, what was it all about? What an idiot. Like, what does Dia see in someone that dumb? I don't understand. Like, I'm home. What did you get on the math test? An A minus? A minus? Why not A? Noelle's mom is cutting a column out of the Chinese newspaper. Look at this article. This boy is accepted into every single Ivy League college. He lives in Pleasanton. If he can do it, why can't you? I'm putting this on your wall to inspire you. She gets up and tapes it in Noelle's bedroom, next to a poem her dad printed out. There is no success without hardship. Can I go to the park with Dia this Saturday? What for? Like we're taking a walk around the lake? Yeah, Mom. There's also a Petco nearby. She wants to look at the fish and hamsters. Will Dia be your friend if you say no? Yes, but I want to. Then there's no point. Now that you've already established your friendship, you should be expending the minimum amount of energy to maintain it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your limited time. Fun is an illusion. Don't be controlled by your emotions. Hey, Mom. But I'm free that Saturday. Chinese school is on break. You can use it to study for your tests at school. But I already studied for them. All of them? I finished reading all my textbooks already, twice. Did you do all the practice problems? I did all the practice problems. Haha, take that. There's nothing that could possibly be left for me to do. I'll buy next year's textbooks so you can get started on those then. Oh, there's the snake plushie. Upset, Noelle curls up in bed, angrily hugging her giant snake plushie. I want to mend that mother so bad. Read next year's... we have no choice. We can only read next year's textbook. The Fox and the Grapes. A hungry fox saw a fine bunch of grapes hanging from a vine. He did his best to reach them by jumping as high as he could into the air. Just... knife. But it was all in vain, for they were just out of reach. So he gave up trying, and walked away with an air of dignity and unconcern, remarking, I know the plushie looks amazing. I thought those grapes were ripe, but now I see they are quite sour. Reading comprehension questions. 1. Why doesn't the fox eat the grapes? They were sour, he couldn't reach them, he wasn't hungry. He couldn't reach them. Through the window, Noelle can hear someone whiffing a badminton racket outside. Kid playing outside. Sorry. It's okay. It sounds like they're playing badminton in the driveway without a net. Yeah, getting flashbacks. Adoptive mom is great, and the reason I went from barely graduating high school to Yale for grad school, but at the time it was harsh as fuck. No mercy. They're probably in the dumb kids class. 2. What does it was all in vain mean? It was useless. It was very close. It was a great success. It was useless. No! Oh my god, did you see that? They're both laughing. Did we win yet? I don't know if we win. Stupid hooligans wasting their time. Having fun. Ha! I'm above such petty unnecessities. They'll regret it when they're working McDonald's someday. I hate sports anyway. I'm the real winner here. 3. What's the message of the story? Appearances are deceptive. Look before you leap. It's easy to despise what you cannot have. Noelle. 9th grade. Evie. Hey, Evie. Noelle did not touch Dia's butt with consent yet. There have been no butt touches. None at all. Evie, you have played this game. How many more sessions do we have? You should tell me. But you were good at your classes. I did not drink in high school because I got really drunk when I was 3 years old, and then I just didn't like the taste of alcohol after that. Noelle, you're up to bat. So Evie, how many more sessions of butterfly soup do we have? I want to know. Noelle grudgingly steps up to the plate. Like, I hate sports. Like, why am I here? Akarsha's pitching. She raises her eyebrows at Noelle as she winds up. Lame. This game is boring. Wake up. What? 2 more sessions? All right, we got it. Because, okay, here's the thing. I read somewhere that the game is 3 hours long. This is our 3rd session, which means we're coming upon 9 hours. And I know we play slow because we chat with each other and all, but I'm just saying. Like, wake up, Frenchman. You're in a coma. Like, I am not. You're trying to confuse me and failing. Akarsha pitches the ball. Swing at the ball. Swing! Through sheer luck, Noelle manages to hit the ball. It took you 8 sessions? Wait, 8 sessions or 8 hours? 8 hours or 8 sessions? 8 sessions is 24 hours. I don't know who speeds reads visual novels. I don't. It pops straight up. Noelle runs for first base with the agility of an old man with 2 broken legs. Wah. 8 hours. I go slow with VNs. Hey, we're approaching hour 9, so I'm just saying. I got it. I think a lot at branches. I just try to go with what I think would be in character. Krissa catches it in her mitt. The runner already on first base gives Noelle a strange look when she runs up to it. Noelle, you're out. Stop running. It's embarrassing. What? Why? She caught it, genius. But so, why can't I run? How come the runner's on first isn't out? How come the runner on first isn't out? Like, the rules of this game are really incomprehensible. Also, we are talking, and this is fair. It's okay. Nice try. Like, I don't need praise for failing. I'm not stupid. Not that I've ever finished a game, but please don't ask me that, troops. I won't have an answer. Okay, that's fair. That's what I mean. I stop and try and consider all of what happened to the POV characters thus far and have them... Fair enough. Noelle grabs a mitt and joins Dee and the others on the field. Like, we're taking turns batting. Everyone who's in a batter or a runner is, like, defending on the field. It feels so odd to be doing this. I keep, like, half expecting someone to holler at me to get off. Suddenly, Dia swerves back to avoid a bee flying at her face. Did that bee try to sting you? Come back here, you bitch, bee coward! I'm gonna fuck you up! Yeah, wow. Yep, I have definitely spent 4+ hours on a choice to decide how my character... Yeah, I get that. Evie is an OP novella player. Nice. Yeah. Min, you need to, like... Min moves indignantly between Dia and the bee. She's, like, trying to protect Dia from the bee. Now we know why bees were in trouble. That's right. The whole reason why... Okay, so... we have learned that Min is the cause of spontaneous... What's it called? Hive collapse. Min throws a punch at the offending bee. After suddenly watching a few fruitless swings, Dia takes off her hat and strikes the bee midair with the bill of her cap. It falls to the ground, dead. Min beams at her with pure adoration in her eyes. Colony collapse, thank you! I was like, not hive. Colony collapse because a bee attacked Dia in front of Min. This is what happens. When did you move back? About 2 weeks ago. Wow, if we had any classes together, we'd have crossed paths way sooner. Does Junseo go here now too? No, he's at a different school. He goes to Niles. That's like an easier, less Asian school. Why would your parents put you in different schools? They didn't. I originally went there too, but I got expelled. Expelled? How was Florida? Like, you're not going to ask about the expelled part? Horrible! They don't have boba places there. I had to drink milkshakes. what the? Like, that's crazy. And, like, everyone was white. Are white people that bad? They do shit like pull their eyes into slits and go ching chong ting tong. Oh, there was that UCLA student who did that. I don't know. Sometimes I just project hard into the characters as well. I was playing Kindred Spirits on the roof last night and just got angry when a character took a pass at Hina, the character mine looked after. I don't know, but it was very reactive. I was possessive. Oh yeah, Min understands Florida. You know, I just think I am not a possessive person at all. Because I just feel like if you're going to be with me, you are. If you're not, you're not. And I can't really do anything about it. Yeah. Or go back to China. I'm not even Chinese. I had to get so good at beating people up. What the heck? That sounds like a cartoon. I thought racism was over. That's because we live in the Bay Area. Me too. But they showed us that cartoon every year in class, where they time travel to when there's segregation. What happened? Beats me. The next batter strikes out. Oh yeah, I'm in real life pretty okay, irrationally possessed. Oh yeah, I'm in real life pretty okay, irrationally possessive. Yeah, because I just don't want to have someone who doesn't want to be there. That's my thing. Like, if I were like, you've got to be with me, and they didn't want to be there, then like, what is that? I wouldn't, like, I don't want someone to be with me who doesn't want to be there. And so, you know, someone broke up with me because I was so not possessive. I was dating someone, and I was visiting her family for Hanukkah. And what is your greatest fear? That somebody will leave you? Or that someone will be with you, but they don't want to be with you because you're making them be with you? What is your greatest fear? Liz, who's acting as the catcher, returns the ball to Akarsha. Akarsha fumbles it and drops it on the mound. Everyone watches disapprovingly as she scrambles to pick it back up. Oh, did it happen to you, Levi? Yeah, so basically she told me she was going to go out to dinner with her ex-boyfriend, who she hadn't seen in like a year, and I was like, that's cool. And so like she went off to go have dinner, and I was doing something else, and then she's like, so I had dinner with my ex-boyfriend. I was like, that's cool. And she's like, aren't you jealous? And I was like, why would I be jealous? You went out, like, he's your friend, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, so I wouldn't be jealous. And then she was like, yeah. I wouldn't fight some guy at a bar who made a pass at her and totally dropped it when she said, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm just not, yeah. Someone will leave me is my greatest fear. I work hard to be a good spouse because of it. This is what I think. If someone leaves you, then you probably shouldn't be together in the first place. That's the way I take it. Like, and so I want to tell you, this girl that I was dating, who dumped me because I wasn't jealous because she had dinner with her ex-boyfriend, who was also a friend of hers, she dumped me there while I was staying at her family's house for Hanukkah, which was super awkward, and it made me feel bad, but you know what? Life goes on. I was, like, not happy about it at all. Grinny, I will always fight for your honor if you want me to. But yeah, it was crappy, Levi. I will tell you. I was like, what is this? And the thing is, I had to stay there for another 2 days after we'd broken up. It was terrible. But yeah, it was like awful, awful sauce. Yeah, awkward and holy crap. So I was like, well, we're still staying together. That's super awkward. But you know what? And it was like, why did you invite me down to your parents' house for Hanukkah to introduce me to your parents and then dump me like halfway through the trip? Like, this is like awkward. But here's the thing. It's not my greatest fear because I can't control other people's actions at all. Like, either they are or they aren't. And yeah, 2 days, Levi. I was there for another 2 days before my bus ticket was, right? It was like, it was awkward, man. That was awkward. And like, you're in the middle of like and it was sort of like out of, it's okay that you're laughing because I can laugh about it because it was bad. And it was also one of those things where like, it was a surprise. Like, I did not see it coming. It wasn't like, we didn't have any problems or anything. Everything was fine. And then like, boom. And it was just like, you know what, like, I could laugh about it now because that was awkward. But they were really good latkes. I mean, Hanukkah dinner was really good, so. But you know, it's life. Life does that to you sometimes. And okay, it would only be a bad rom-com if we got back together. And I'll tell you what, not getting back together. Nope. The food was great, so that was okay. I enjoyed the dinner immensely. But yeah, I'll tell you. But you know, and so this is also my rule. If we break up, we're not getting back together again. Like, that's one of my rules. The only exception to my rule is if we break up for reasons that have nothing to do with the relationship. Like, for example, if you're like, we need to break up because I'm leaving the country. And then I'm like, okay, so then you leave the country, and then we meet each other later, and then we can get back together because there was nothing wrong with the relationship. But if we break up for something that has to do with the relationship, we're not getting back together. Nope. Yeah. See, Vulpes, this is how I take it. This is how I take it, Vulpes. So that was messed up and not cool, and it really broke my little heart a little bit, and I was sad, and I cried, and all that. But here's the thing. I dodged a bullet. That is not a person you want to stay in a relationship with. That's what I'm saying. So in the end, I think it was for the best. Like, it was awkward and terrible, but it was for the best because that was clearly not going to go somewhere, right? I dodged a bullet. That's all I'm saying. And also, if people are going to leave me that way, they are not good enough for me. Because I only want to date people who are not going to leave me in some sketch way, right? Because I deserve better than that. That's what I would say. And I would also say that you all deserve better than that as well. Ooh, Lord of the Flies. My mom read that to me as a bedtime story. So good. Akarsha Fum... Oh, I said that. That was an illusion. A trick of the light. No, we, like, clearly saw you mess up. If the stream ends before I decide to talk again, I love you all. Grinny, I love you too. Hey, Grinny. Hey, Grinny. You're awesome. That's what I want to tell you. You're awesome. And, by the way, Grinny, if we were dating, I would never break up with you after I took you to my parents' house in the middle of the trip. I would never do that because that would be a terrible thing to do, just so you know it. I would have run out of that house and slept somewhere anywhere else. I'm very clingy, but once I've broken up with someone or just don't want to have a relationship with someone, I'm all about having zero contact policy. What? I would never break up with you like that, Grinny. I would never do it because that would be terrible. I would never do it. Ice Bunny, I see your chat. Thanks. I'm just telling you, Grinny would never do it. Well, the thing is, I didn't know anyone in Los Angeles at all, and I was an undergraduate, so I had nowhere else to stay, so, you know. Wah, wah. But it worked out. No, I'm not a... Don't call me a liar. I am not a liar. I take my honesty quite seriously. And so I'm just telling you. Also, it's scientifically true. It's Dia's turn at bat now. Dia hits the pitch with a downright scary amount of force. I'm glad that we cleared that up, Grinny. The ball shoots over everyone's head and lands in a tree in the distance, causing several startled crows to flap about. Oh, I'm sorry that chat was frozen. Yeah, biofam equals zero contact, X's zero contact, bad former friend zero contact. I will tell you, I'm actually friends with almost all of my exes, except for ones that were terrible. But even when, but I would say I am on friendly terms with every single one of my exes. There are exes that I don't talk to anymore, but that's not because I'm avoiding them. There is an ex that I would prefer not to talk to, and I also haven't talked to her, so that's fine. But generally speaking, I've had good breakups with all of my exes, and we are friendly still. I'm friendly still with almost all of them. Yeah. But that's because it's important to me to be on good terms with people. But I will also say that sometimes I've been too nice. That is also a true statement. There are people who did not deserve my kindness post-breakup. But I have grown up some, so I'm a little bit better at that. Yeah! Like, whose side are you on? We're, supposed to be on defense. Okay, but you have to admit that was sick. Nice one, Dia. Hey, Ice Bunny. Chat's not frozen, is it? I hope not. I'm going to assume that it's not frozen. Let me see. Oh, good. Even a good breakup for me means I'm sad and will try to figure out how I fucked up the relationship and obsess over it, so I found that just cutting people off my life is for the best. I was told as a teen that I would only get a boyfriend if I get skinny. Yeah, you told us that, Ice Bunny, and that's messed up. That's messed up. That's not true. All sorts of people find love. All sorts of people find love. Yeah. Also, the thing is, sometimes the relationship isn't because I messed up or you messed up. Sometimes the relationship, like most of my breakups, were because of bad timing, rather than because somebody was terrible. I mean, I dated some people who were terrible, but I also dated some people that we just weren't compatible. Like, nobody messed up, we just weren't compatible. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. Like, it's not like anybody did anything wrong. What is it, Ice Bunny? Tell us. Oh, she's happy. Home run. It's Min's turn at the plate now. She immediately grabs the heaviest bat they have. Minseo, are you sure you want to use that? We have other bats that are closer to your... This one is fine! Tell us, Ice Bunny! Tell us! Like she hasn't even tried the other ones? But in general, people your size should use the 31-inch... No! I'm not some weakling! On the mound, Akarsha paces back and forth as Min squares up in the batter's box. But I have a boyfriend and we're happy. See? And that's what's good, because all sorts of people can find things that they're looking for. Sometimes you can't, but there are people who are like, look like models and do not have happy love lives. That's all I'm saying. Right? I'm super happy for you, Ice. Are you trying to psych me out? I bet you can't eat 5 crayons. Oh yeah? I bet I can! No eating crayons while the club is in session, please. Actually, Noelle, how about you try pitching now? It's been a while since we switched. Me? Noelle switches places with Akarsha on the mound. Bring it, you weak bitch! Min! You need to, like, dial it back. Like, what are you insulting me for? Like, we're on the same side now. No, we're not? And the sweetest thing he ever said to me was, he doesn't care if I'm fat or not as long as I'm healthy. See? I've been the garbage person in all of my breakups. I had lots of issues I'm just getting through, so yeah. Not looking for sympathy, but it's true. I'm a much better person now. I'm glad you're a much better person. I've dated some bad people. No, that's not a fair thing to say. Well, I've dated some people who've been really messed up. And it is what it is, but then I'm not dating them anymore. So it's good. And like, Ice Bunny, I'm happy you have a good relationship. And Evie, I'm happy you have a good relationship. No, we're not? What the heck are you talking about? Don't baseball pitchers, like, pitch their own team? No. Everyone is shooting Noelle appalled looks. No. You pitch against the enemy. It's the pitcher's goal not to let the batter get on base. Oh, like, I see. So that's why they pitch it like such a high velocity, so it's harder for the batter to hit a touchdown. Noelle, have you never watched a baseball game before? Can you even name a single baseball team? Oh, hey, the Oakland A's! Me was a clingy, bitchy, controlling monster of a person. You know, my feelings are that just because you have problems doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. It means you're a person who has problems, but that's not the same thing as being a bad person. I like to reserve the phrase bad person for people who, you know, like murder, rape, and torture people. And who on purpose hurt people's feelings just because they can, because they hate people. You know what I mean? Like, people who delight and gain pleasure in harming people who never harmed them. In like, bringing out badness into the world. Now, if you are messed up, and you're hurting and you lash out, I don't think that makes you a bad person. It might mean you're a person should not date right now, but I don't think that's a bad person. Are they really? My big ex and a 10-year relationship took it a bit to work things out, but she's my best friend to the point that I walked her down the aisle. Oh, Lopez, that's amazing. Evie, we talked about this, and you know that you and I disagree about whether or not you were a bad person. You pointed out that you were mean to somebody who was a bully to you, and I don't think you being mean to somebody who was a bully to you makes you a bad person. So we disagree on whether or not you were a bad person when you were in college. You have yet to tell me that you hurt someone who did nothing to you. So, I don't know. Oakland A's. Like the A's? Krista looks immensely relieved. Bravo. If you failed that, I probably would have started crying. Aneo, what's the test stream? Min squares up in the batter's box. Throw the ball. Noelle throws the ball with all her might. It plops back down in the grass, not even halfway to Min. The hell was that? That throw was so soft. Nobody ordered ice cream, Noelle. Get it together. Ooh, we will have to look when the stream is over, which will be in 7 minutes. Like, all right, I get it. Noelle should learn how to throw a knuckleball, because knuckleballs don't need huge amounts of strength. They are showing a game. Marisha appeared for a moment. Huh. I guess we'll count that as a bowl. What? You didn't throw it through the strike zone. If you miss, it's a bowl. If you throw four bowls before the batter strikes out, the batter goes to the first base for free. Like, where's the strike zone exactly? It starts the midpoint between the top of the the top of the batter's shoulders and the top of the pants. I don't think that's how I would describe it, but whatever. A puzzle? I don't know. So there's our strike zone. The bottom is a line at the hollow beneath the kneecap. All right. What happens if you're wearing a skirt? Does it default to the nearest pair of pants you own? You have to be wearing proper uniform pants to play official games. There's rules about that. If we want to throw a game, but in a subtle way, all we have to do is pull our pants up really high. Like, up to our armpits. Like, that's not subtle at all? Yuki. Assuming we play this the regular way, don't short people just naturally have smaller batting zones? Since their bodies are smaller? Yeah, it takes more precision to strike them out. By the way, the measurements are based on the batter's stance, not while they're standing up straight. Like, knowing that, can't we just reduce the batting zone's volume to 0 by squatting down? That way, like, any pitch they throw becomes a ball? I don't know if there's a rule against that, but if you do anything too weird, it'll be considered poor sportsmanship. If it feels like the other people aren't playing fair, it won't be fun anymore. The umpire will probably stop you, too. Whenever something's not explicitly outlined in the rules, it's his call. Okay, are we done explaining now? Can we play baseball? Sure, I think we covered all the bases. Oh! Here's some steroids. Get it? That's... Yeah, no, I got it. Laugh politely or don't laugh. She wouldn't laugh because that's how she is. Noelle doesn't laugh. That was horrible. She's English, but she plays baseball because she lives in America, and she loves baseball. She loves it so much, but she secretly also loves cricket. Krista looks disappointed by Noelle's cold reception to her joke. My joke was a swing and a miss. I love that this game gives you a ba-dum-bum. That's the best. I better pitch the ball before she says more. Throw the ball. She needs to learn how to do a butterfly. Noelle hurls the ball with all her might. I feel like Chris is a dad. It plops down in the grass in the exact same spot as the last time. Her dad jokes are on point. Dia raises her hand and looks at Chris expectantly, like she's waiting to be called on. One thing I learned while in the UK, people don't play cricket much. It depends on the people. I mean, it depends on the people. Cricket's kind of a rich person's sport in the UK. It was like a sport, you know, at Oxford, Oxbridge. So, like, your average, like, person in a pub aren't going to go and play cricket. They will probably be following something else. But, like, it's in the same way that, like, a lot of people don't play polo. Although, in the Empire, cricket's quite popular even with non-rich people. Yes, you can just talk. You don't have to do that. Noelle doesn't have enough upper body strength to throw it that far. That's a problem. No matter what position she plays, she's going to have to throw it that far at some point. Well, like, good thing I'm not joining this stupid club then. Mm-hmm. Yes. Like lacrosse. I know what you were spelling. Problem solved. Yeah, football and rugby were the sports. In India, it was like everyone played cricket. Mm-hmm. Yep. In the West Indies, in India, there are a lot of places where cricket is everywhere. But people play cricket in the UK, but it's just not a sport that in the UK that the average Joe plays, right? Yeah, like for polo, you need 4 horses for polo. You need multiple horses because you just switch them out after every chukka, I think they're called. Anyway, you need like 4 horses, so you need to have a lot of horses. All right, whatever. I'll pitch for now. I just feel like Noelle should learn how to do a knuckleball. Noelle hands the ball over to Krissa and joins Akarsha and Dia back on the field. As Noelle jogs up to them, Akarsha plucks a dandelion from the grass and presents it to her. Skittles and cricket are great drunk games. South Africa also does cricket. I mean, a lot of the Empire does cricket. The former Empire? Ah, colonialism. If you were a flower, you'd be a dandelion. They last forever, even if you suck, they are still fun to play. You know, most of the games that you see played now are short matches, which means I think they can't last longer than 3 days. But technically, cricket could go on for weeks. Like, if you go by official rules that they would play like back in the university, they could go on forever. I mean, eventually they would probably end, but they could go on forever. Because the batter doesn't stop batting until they're actually out. So you as a batter could be up for like, you know, a couple of hours. Just keep going and going and going until finally you're done. I have no idea how Quidditch works. I can't even tell you. This is like literally a weed. Akarsha tries to blow the dandelion seeds into Noelle's eyes. Stop that! Min smacks Chris's pitch into the ground and takes off running. Dia tears after it with the look of a dog chasing a squirrel. She scoops it up and throws it to Akarsha, who's manning first base now. I got it! Akarsha tries to catch it, but ends up knocking the ball away with the tip of her glove. Akarsha, you need to work on your catches. Huh? Why? Like you dropped the ball? What? That wasn't me. That was like totally you. Everyone saw. Incredible. That must be my look-alike from another dimension. You briefly glimpsed a parallel universe when Akarsha didn't catch the ball. But now you've crossed back over into reality where I did catch it. This explains the memory discrepancy. There's a webpage that tells a story about a space probe being made sentient and upgraded by more modern probes, and finding out in thousands of years from now, the human race becomes immortal and stops having kids, and there are football games with weird rules that last huge amounts of time. I read that webpage. It was really good, Levi. I really enjoyed it. It's the only logical explanation. Or, like, you messed up and just won't admit it? Min manages to round the bases and score thanks to Akarsha's mistake. Akarsha, you're up to bat. I'm ready. Akarsha twirls the bat behind her back, squats down for no reason, hops several times like a frog before springing back up in a dramatic pose. Is she going to do that every single time she goes up to bat? I'm aggressively bad at bat, but I'm okay bowler. Evie, how long did you live in the UK that you have played cricket? Or did you play cricket in the US? I need to know about this. Like, knowing her? Yes. Rather, I'm just blinded, therefore not predictable. My signature. Like, you don't need a signature? Watch out! Huh? Akarsha batted a ball straight at Noelle! Be on your own. Be on your team. Noelle flails her arms in a panicked attempt to catch the ball. She misses it. Krista does nothing. She's still sulking because Noelle didn't laugh at her joke. Ruh-roh. Ow! Oops. That was... ghost. It, like, wasn't a ghost. It's Min's turn to pitch now. Krista hands the ball over to her and heads over to the plate to bat. I lived in the UK for a year in the West Midlands, Uni of Nottingham, and then brought cricket back to my slack. What were you doing in the UK? What were you studying there? What were you studying? And when was this? Was it your year abroad? Did you go there for your year abroad? Whenever you're ready. The fielders are all backing up. Chris is even taller than Dia, so she looks like she could hit pretty far. Hey! Asteni! Asteni, how are you? What are you doing? Yay! I am going to finish this water. I finished it. Asteni, how are you? I miss you. It's good to see you. Hey. Hey, Asteni. It is lovely to see you. Yeah, junior year and the summer because I was doing research, I was looking at narrative theology. Oh, I love your emotes, Asteni. Oh, hey, look at that. We've got a nice CG, and please note that Min is throwing a knuckleball, although it's not really a great knuckleball look, but it's fine. Min clutches the ball in a claw-like grip. She brings her arm back, and the forward, hard over the top hand lets go. As the ball approaches the plate, it does a little hop like a hiccup. Krista looks weirded out. She doesn't swing. The flutter is just enough to throw Liz off. The ball glances off the side of her glove and bounces off her kneecap. What the? It's kind of creepy, isn't it? Seeing the ball coming at you without spinning. Yeah, it was, like, just floating at me. Like, I couldn't tell the difference. It looked normal to me. Liz returns the ball to Min. Min clutches it in the same messed-up-looking grip, rears up, and lets another pitch go. Krista misses it by a foot. It's a pitch you couldn't hit with a tennis racket. Liz has to twist into a weird angle to stop the ball in the dirt. A knuckleball, huh? What's that? It's a rare pitch thrown with nearly no spin, so its path is unpredictable. Oh, I get it. You're making this up as an excuse for why you missed. I'm not making it up. It operates on the same principles as a float serve in volleyball. Oh, it makes sense that Krista would have played volleyball. Or a knuckleball in soccer, if you know that. No. I don't know either of those. Okay, so when you pitch a ball normally, it spins like crazy, somewhere around 10 times on the way to the plate. Spin is what gives the ball a stability as it moves. If you can learn to throw a ball with minimal spin, its instability will give it an unpredictable trajectory. It starts behaving like a chaotic system, like the weather. She doesn't know sports, but she knows physics. And that's great because a lot of sports mastery is just recognizing situations. Everyone says to keep your eye on the ball, but it's actually impossible to do that due to the limitations of human reaction. What good hitters actually do is anticipate the ball's flight path based on cues they recognize from being in similar situations before in the past. In other words, they don't see the ball, they just guess its trajectory. It's a great explanation. But they can't do that against a knuckleball. That's right, a knuckler's trajectory is drastically different each time it's pitched. So no matter how good you are, there's no way to reliably hit it. Thrown correctly, it moves so erratically that it's impossible to hit, except through sheer luck. I still can't tell if you're making this all up as an excuse for why you suck. No, it's real. But you couldn't catch it, so it's also a convenient excuse for you. And if it is real, then why doesn't everyone use it? It sounds like practically game-breaking. Well, for one, knuckleball's one of the hardest pitches to throw in baseball, if not the hardest. Put a little too much spin on the ball, or throw it just a little too fast, and you're basically serving up a meaty practice pitch that'll get hit out of the park. And even at its best, a knuckler is a double-edged sword. Batters can't hit it, but it also means that pitchers can't control it, and catchers can't catch it. And when it's thrown right, when thrown right, even Min has no idea where it's going. They say throwing a knuckleball for a strike is like throwing a butterfly into a mailbox across the street. Even in the big leagues, catchers hate it. And if I let it get past me, it could lead to the batter or runner on base advancing. With a knuckleballer pitching, the catcher has to focus so hard on stopping it that the runners on base will have an easier time stealing. It's a big pain. Huh. So basically, it's hard to throw right, it's hard to control even when you do throw it right, and it's punishing if you miss. Pretty much, no one trusts it. Knuckleball is the pitch of someone with nothing left to lose. And that's us. We can try things that no coach in their right mind would ever risk because no one expects anything from us. So we might as well take advantage of that, right? Even if we don't win a single game, at least we'll have fun. Fun? What kind of nonsense is this? Krissa strikes out. The ball ricochets off Liz's mitt and catches her bare hand, striking her thumb at a painful-looking angle. Ow! Okay, timeout. That looked pretty painful. Liz's thumb has turned a swollen purple. Ooh. Yeah. Are you okay? I'll live. Min, is this all you know how to throw? I can throw fastballs too, but they're not that fast. So knuckleball's kind of my specialty. I used to watch videotapes of Tim Wakefield pitching on TV over and over again and copied that. It's the only pitch I really practiced. That's so smart, honing all your skill on an off-speed pitch, knowing that you don't have the muscle to throw fast. Did your coach suggest it? No. I didn't have one. No one taught me anything. I taught myself. Huh? Then what made you decide to specialize as a knuckler? I chose it because, it's hard to catch. So Dia has to be the one to catch it, since it'll hurt everyone else. What kind of reason is that? She's so stupid, she unknowingly ended up doing something smart. Min, what do you mean by Dia having to catch it? Dia's immune to it because she's special. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Dia has been standing by hopefully for 5 minutes now, looking like she wants to say something. Dia, would you like to try catching in my place? Huh? Dia nods furiously. Then that settles it. Let's switch. We have to find out, but it's 9:10, so I'm gonna go soon. We have to find out if Dia can catch the ball. Once Dia has strapped on all the gear, Min throws it again. Dia caught it. What? She sounds like Fox falling off the stage in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I knew it! Krissa was making it up. I'm never believing your lies again. We weren't lying. Dia just caught it again. See? Dia's amazing. Okay, that has to be a fluke. Calm down. You're the one who needs to calm down. They've managed to relieve each another hitter together. Akarsha's up next. On her way to plate, she tries to do the splits, fails, and sheepishly crawls back to her fleet. That was my plan all along. I'm playing four-dimensional chess. God, I can't stand her. I want to push her off a cliff. Or kiss her, we don't know. But a shallow one so she doesn't hurt, just to scare her. Min winds up and throws another knuckler. It veers wildly up to the sky. Without hesitation, Dia rises out of her crouch and gloves it. What? That would have been a bowl, but still. Is it really that surprising? Dia's, like, always been, like, good at sports. Ooh. Like, I'd be more shocked if she, like, failed. No, but you don't understand. This goes beyond being good at sports. It's literally impossible. Akarsha swings and misses for the third time. She struck out. That was performance art. Like, you can't, like, make these excuses every time you mess up. Once Dee and Min have relieved the entire roster, Liz claps her hands together to get their attention. Alright, everyone, let's end the meeting for today, which is what I'm also gonna do. What? Like, already? Yeah, it's been like 2 hours. Huh? They say time flies when you're having fun. An entire roster. But like, I wasn't having fun. I must have been so miserable that my mind wiped parts of my memory out. Oh, Noelle. Let's head back inside. Dia, I'll race you. Huh? Dee and Min tear off at top speed. After a beat, the others begin heading uphill as well, at a deliberately more reasonable pace. Like, I haven't seen Dia this happy since, like, the time the vending machine malfunctioned and give her 2 Kit Kat bars instead of, like, 1. Noelle subtly tries to regulate her breathing rate so no one knows she's getting winded walking uphill. Hey, Noelle. Thanks for putting up with us today. Sorry we sort of forced you to play. It, like, wasn't the worst. I may find it in me to forgive you someday. Yeah, you did good. I did terrible. Okay, you did terrible. But you tried your best, and that's what matters. It's not like everyone can be Dia. Don't worry so much and just have fun. It's not a competition. Right. Krista pats Noelle on the head. Don't touch me. We really appreciated you pitching in. Yuck. Noelle tries to escape. She takes one step, slips on the muddy grass, and falls on her butt. Noelle! What are you doing, Noelle? No, being the best is what matters. No, that's not right at all. Having good sportsmanship is what matters. Trying to win America's Funniest Home Video? Right. Krista, you pull her up. My hands are full. No. Noelle scrambles to her feet and follows the others up the bank as quickly as she can. Not very quick. Hey, wait. Noelle! They're being nice to me to trick me to joining the... Wrong voice. Like, they're being nice to me to trick me into joining the club. Being best is not what matters. If you're best, but you're a horrible person, it's no bueno. I won't fall for it. Like, unlike some people, I have control over my emotions. I'll just, like, ignore her. Like, fuck. Like, what was that? Min is picking herself off the ground. There's a Min-shaped dust imprint on the door now. Are you okay? The door was locked! You probably should have checked before, like, ramming straight into it. Don't tell me what to do! Everyone can't be Dia. Some get to be Batman instead. I'm Batman. Looks like we'll have to wait for Chris and Liz to unlock it. That's Tiger Mom logic. It is. This Min is me. Min pulls a lighter out of her pocket and lights a cigarette. Are you serious? That's illegal. What the goddamn hell's your damage? I can't do anything without you calling it illegal. Yeah. Because it is illegal. Like, even if it wasn't, like, what kind of idiot are you? Didn't you learn about the health effects of tobacco in school? It's just a bunch of statistics. Plenty of people smoke and don't die. Like, what? Like, you think you're better than, like, the laws of probability? Yeah, I am. Go ahead and, like, remove yourself from the gene pool then. Like, I don't care. Hey, Min, can I try smoking it? Oh, I know, right? What? Like, have you lost your mind? Like, come on, aren't you curious? It's not like I'll get addicted from just one smoke. Like, Min holds out the cigarette for Akarsha. Here. Don't mind if I do. And no one cares about what they tell you about smoke. I did. I cared. But you know, Europe is a much more of a smoking place than the US is. People smoke like crazy in Europe still. They had smoking rooms in the airport in Frankfurt. Munich. were like these little glass boxes where people sat there smoking, just like all smoke. No! Oh, Noelle bats a cigarette out of Akarsha's hands. It lands in some dry pine needles and bursts into flames! Ah! Frenchman, what have you done? Like, shut up! Smokey the Bear is crying right now! The last time I was in North Carolina, I realized it must be what the 70s was like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Only you can prevent forest fires! Yeah, I will tell you. It was... when I lived in Germany, it was so bad. People smoked there so much, it was awful. Oh, shit. What do we do now? Pee on it! Are you, like, stupid? That's in the past now, but the party is where the smokers are. Trooper, oh my gosh, the only airport I've been to in Germany was Frankfurt, and yes, they do, and it smells so bad. So bad. Yeah, so bad. Stop, drop, and roll! Like, don't do that unless you're already on fire. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. This isn't helping. Silence falls over the group as they hear the approaching footsteps on the other side of the wood divider. It sounds like Chris and Liz are slowly getting closer to the locker room. Hey, what are you guys screaming about? Nothing's wrong, so don't come in here. Is everything okay? Everything is fine. Like, where's the nearest fire extinguisher? The footsteps pause for a brief stunned moment before resuming with dramatically increased speed and urgency. Crap, we need to fix this. We should smother it. Someone use their jacket. Like, what if the jacket gets burnt? This is my favorite jacket, man. Same. Okay, who likes their jacket the least? Oh my goodness. Me. Dia strips off her hoodie. Min watches with extreme interest, but looks incredibly disappointed when she sees Dia is wearing a shirt underneath. Yeah, so smelly. Come on. I had a smelly German woman leaning on me on the flight back to New Weiss. Ugh, so gross. I remember going into these bars in Germany with their like super small bars with no ventilation and everybody chain smoking, and like I would my eyes would start tearing up because there was so much smoke in the room, and then I would smell like cigarette smoke for days afterwards. So gross. Akarsha throws the jacket over the fire and stomps on it. Okay, I think we extinguished it. Teamwork! Dia picks up her jacket and shakes it out. Other than mud prints from Akarsha's flip-flops, it looks no worse for wear. I can't believe Frenchman snapped and tried to commit arson. Oh, Esteni! You're hosting me? But where did the song go? Why did I not get my song? Oh, auto-hosting. I get it. It's auto-hosting. I get it. Fireworks. That's not what happened! Chris and Liz are here. What's that burnt smell? Oh. Who did it? Oh, I see. By the way, we're going to stop. I'm just waiting for a nice moment to end. Once we finish the scene, we're going. I'm sorry. It was Jerry. Like, we're inventing a person now? Who the hell is Jerry? He's a guy, black hair. Right, we all saw him. He did it. Dia nods hopefully. That's the end of the scene, everybody. That is the end of the scene. Okay, so I'm sorry I kept you a little late, but you know, here, let me do this. Where are we? Wacha! Sorry I kept you all a little late. Thanks for sticking with me, but I wanted us to get to the end of a scene, and now we're at the end of the scene. Thank you so much, everyone. So, it was so lovely having you all here. So, I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. You can find me at Trooper SJP here, but also on YouTube, where there's the archive of all of the shows. And here's the YouTube. And you can find me at the Academic Foxhole on Twitter. And you should totally join our Discord if you're not already a member of our Discord, because it is awesome. It's true. That is true about the Discord. And I will be streaming The Last of Us on Saturday. We're continuing on with that. And I will be here next Thursday for more Butterfly Soup. I don't know if we will finish it next time or if we have 2 sessions. I don't know. We will find out. It's just like, who knows? thank you for being here, and I want to thank the sub. Deceptive Mirror got subbed in, so that was awesome, and I got to sing the special part of the name game for if the first two letters are ever the same, and then you have to drop them both and then say the name, like Bob. Bob dropped the B's Bo Ob, or Fred dropped the F's Faux Red, or Mary dropped the M's Mo Airy, and that's the only rule that is contrary. And I love it whenever I get to do that. The shadow, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. I'm gonna go eat, is what I'm gonna do. I've gotta go eat some dinner. I'm gonna eat it. There's no critical role tonight because they are, you know what I mean. They are doing their thing. But here's what I want to do. Do you want to know what I want to do? I want to raid somebody, is what I want to do. And, well, my dad listens to those. Oh, I do love, let me go to my channel. Where's my channel? That's settings. That's not it. That's analytics. That's not what I want. I'm going to my channel for the moment because then I can see who's streaming. Who's up right now? Oh, hey, you know who's up right now? Enter Elysium is up, and I think we should host him. They're puzzling a puzzle right now. Oh. All right, I want to host Enter Elysium because that makes me happy. So this is our raid command, and maybe we won't stay there forever, but this is our raid command, and it is, we are not a raid, and you can use the pipe if you have it, or something else if you don't. And let's raid, Enter Elysium. If you don't know Enter Elysium, he's great. He's the GM for the Layla the Vampire Slayer, and we should say hi to him and raid him and say hello. So let's just do the raid, and then we'll say hi, and then we'll get food and watch a puzzle, and we'll do whatever we're gonna do. We'll do all the things that we're doing. Yes, go do some sleeping after the all-nighter. So we're gonna do the raid. It's gonna be so good, everybody. Good night, Ice Bunny. And our raid's starting in, like, just a few moments. So, thanks, everybody, for being here. We're gonna do the raid. Raid time! Yes! Catch you on the flip side.
That's crazy powerful. Right. Got a little more ruins. Everyone else is busy. Yeah, everything's going fine. So what I will probably do is I'm probably just going to cut through the YouTube video here, and we'll come back when something happens, because I think this is the point where we're just going to start pushing onwards. We'll start pushing on to Kavalan, trying to get the system there, because we've started to put people over there, we started getting infrastructure, and we'll also try and push on and generally spread out and get a little bit more secure. We also still need to continue building our military, but that's just going to be time. I don't think there's anything that's revolutionary. If anything revolutionary happens, I'll come back to you. But we're going to skip ahead, and for the magic of editing... Hello, thank you for the raid there, troopers. Trooper JP, thank you very much. Welcome indeed.